Deal of the week is going digital. Be the first to grab exclusive offers with free delivery. Just opt into our emails to get early access before it hits our socials. Oh, and since shipping is free, might as well fill up that basket. But hurry, it's only available for a limited time or while stocks last. Deal of the week with Shop on TV.
Hello there, how are you guys? Very well, welcome back to Shop on TV. My name is Charlie, and oh my word, stay exactly where you are. Do not go to bed, because we have got the two best-selling drones we've ever had here on Shop on TV, and at their best ever deals, but it gets even better. You get 10% off. This is absolutely the time to get your drones. Whether you go for the GPS or the non-GPS, this is a fantastic deal. Well, to tell us all about it, we're here with Richard. Good to see you, Richard.
Thank you so much, Charlie. Tonight we have something special. The best prices we've ever bought these drones on TV, full stop ever, and beating it by miles. This is our GPS at lower than the price for the ultimate GPS, the one with the brushless motors, the one that follows all the satellites, less than our normal GPS drone. Every drone we do, 20 seconds out the box, you can fly them. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD cameras, 2 cameras on board, gesture control, and follow me built in. These are drones unlike anything else out there on the market. These are market matching, these are market smashing. This is incredible.
Incredible indeed. What also is incredible is the price. Honestly, I've done so many shows with Richard, I've lost count. I cannot believe, genuinely, folks, the deal that we've got today. If you're going for this one, the GPS, it is a limited time offer. This is a 24-hour deal. So you're saving £180. That's a bargain, absolute bargain. But it does get even better. You're going to save an extra 10%. So you're saving over £200. Guys, this is absolutely the time to get your GPS. This could be you in your own garden. This could be you making memories with your friends, with your family, and all around knowing that you've saved a lot of money. Well, 044 297, bit busy already. It just does not surprise me. By the way, if you've got any questions, we are live until 3 a.m. with Richard, so I can ask him for you. 3 payments of £88.31. So if you want to spread that cost interest-free on PayPal, go for it. Right, that's your GPS, okay? If you want a GPS, go for that one. That's the one to go for. However, we've also got a non-GPS. This has also been one of the biggest selling drones we've ever had here on Shop on TV. I'm not kidding. Now, normally you get a battery, 2 batteries if you're lucky, but we've brought back the mega bundle. Now, we haven't seen this mega bundle since around Christmas time. I didn't think we'd ever see it again, but I'm amazed we've got it back. In a nutshell, why do people want the mega bundle? You get an incredible drone. You get 2 batteries, which we're giving you for free. They're thrown in for free. This one, you can still film in HD, by the way. This one comes with the 3 batteries. It comes with a fancy controller and all the rest of it. So again, this could be you at home. So if you want to film you and your family, take pictures in high definition, whether it's on holiday, whether it's that camping trip, whether it's you as a family playing football in your garden, you can film in high definition. Right, now, £179.99 is a bargain. This is one of the best deals we've ever done here with the drones, but also you get your 10% off. Right, 275-793 is your item number. We're going to tell you more in a second, but let's see this in action quickly. So, Richard, this is busy already.
It really is. Now, Scotland's joining us in a minute. Let me explain. The price on the screen is not the price you're going to pay tonight. The price on the screen is knocked down by a further 10% as you check out on our website. These prices are unbelievable. They are incredible. You don't have to do anything at all. Go on the website. That £259.99 will become 234 quid. 234 quid for a GPS drone. Now, we're going to fly it. We're going to show it to you. We've got our STV, our Scottish customers, joining us in about 30 seconds. So we're going to let them join, and then we're going to take it into the air. Well, I'll tell you what. Do you want to see it? ITV, do you want to get a quick little preview? So let's take this into the air. Now, this is your GPS, using the full GPS satellites in the sky to give you the full stability and the full control. I want you to hear the power of those brushless motors. Auto-correcting, it's got altitude lock built in, so you have the auto-correct. If you knock the angle of this drone, it remembers the angle and it auto rights itself. It's a drone that also can be flown using the sensor on the bottom, tracking the palm of your hand. So if you're a beginner, you can fly instantly. This is an out-the-box, 20 seconds. You can fly it drone, indoor, outdoor, day or night, live streaming in 1080p HD, direct to the screen of your phone, a memory maker, 2 cameras on board, GPS control, brushless motors, and this drone is honestly incredible. You've got something fantastic. You've got the best price we've ever done. It's not market matching, it's market smashing this price, and only for today. But look, Charlie's going to tell you all about it.
Honestly, Richard, I know you got so much more you want to tell us. With your 10% off, that's £233.99. We're just getting warmed up. Stay with us. We've got lots of drones until 3 o'clock. Well, a very warm welcome wherever you're watching from. You'll be watching us live now on ITV1 and you'll have just joined us on STV. So wherever you are, thanks so much for joining us. This is all about the 2 best-selling drones we've ever had here on Shop on TV at the deal that I haven't seen before. 10% off what is already excellent deals. If you want the GPS, brilliant. If you want a non-GPS, depending on your budgets, of course, you can still get extraordinary prices. Right now, the GPS drone, this is a 24-hour deal. You got features like Follow Me. You can film in full HD, take photos of you, your family and your friends. It collapses down to the case. You get your 2 batteries. But I've got to say, the usual price is excellent because of a drone with these kind of features, oh my word, you'd expect to pay, what, £800, £900, maybe even £1,000. But the usual price is excellent. Now, £259.99 is your incredible 24-hour deal. You're saving, what was it, £180? But no, it gets better because you get another 10% off. You're saving over £200. Guys, this is the time to get it. So 044 297. Right. 10% of the stock is now in your baskets, guys. This is not going to last. Look, even without the 10%, this would still be absolutely flying. But this is a spring deal we've got live on Shop on TV. You absolutely love it. Get this home. Rest assured, you've got an absolute bargain with this one. Right, yeah, 044 297. Easiest way to shop is shopontv.co.uk. Click on live deals and you'll see it right there. Right, that's your GPS. If you want a non-GPS, this is an absolute corker. We're going back to the best deal we've actually had with this, which was the Christmas, well, the bundle we had around Christmas time. It's called the Mega Bundle. Normally you get a battery, but now we're giving you 2 extra batteries for free. Throwing them in for free. But it gets even better because this is also in the spring deal. You get an extra 10% off. So you can have this bundle, the Mega Bundle, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, for £161.99. Folks, you're going to save £203 if you include your 10% off. That's absolutely ridiculous. You haven't got to be a member of anything. You just go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, and just add it to your basket and check out. By the way, when you add the drone to your basket, you'll see the 10% off automatically taken off. But let's show you how to get there. Right, this is what you see when you land on the page. Click live on air. You simply scroll down. You can click on spring deals if you want to instead. But click live on air, it's the easiest. You go down and you'll see these 2 drones. And by the way, even if you do want extra batteries, you get 10% off the batteries too. But we've added a drone into the basket just to show you how it works. You click basket. And my word, Leslie, she wants a bit of everything. Look at all this. Right, you can see the 10% discount has been automatically applied. So you see the one at the top there, £259.99. No, that's £233.99. I've never said that before. I've done so many shows with Richard. I've never said that price before. This is the best deals I've seen on Shop on TV with these drones. I'm not kidding. I'm going to stand here and confidently say you've got absolute bargains. Right. With the GX Pro, did I hear that right? 20% of the stock's gone. Oh, that was the GPS, was it? Right, You love your GPS, don't I? My word. 20% now of the GPS stock is in your basket. If it keeps going like this, oh, this is going to sell out. I would start encouraging you to check out your baskets. It's a limited time offer, 24-hour deal. But the features in here, where do we start? They're absolutely feature-packed. Well, I'm not going to talk to you about them. Let's go back to see Richard. Richard, the GPS, oh my word, people love it.
This is going crazy. We've never done a price like this for a GPS. This is not market matching. This is market completely smashing, and I'll tell you why. Over the last 3 years, we've become one of the biggest retail drones in this country. Tens of thousands of drones that we love making, you love flying, but the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus is something different. It's top of its class, even if you were comparing to the high street. Creme de la creme, the number one, the best that we do. It's a drone with auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera direct to the screen of your phone. But this is a full 1080p drone of first, the highest resolution drone we've ever created, with full GPS integration. So using the satellites from the sky to give you pinpoint accuracy, pinpoint stability, and able to fly it using Google Earth on the free app that we give you. No extra charge, no extra cost. You can literally with your finger point where you want it to fly. This drone will fly that pattern and fly. You've got to check it out. This is going to be sold out, but literally in the next hour or two. We will not, I don't think, last the rest of this show. Be quick. Now look, all the features you never thought you could afford also. It's a GPS with 2 cameras on board. You don't get that until 800 or 900 quid. It's in this drone. We've got a gesture control lens so it recognises your face, your features. Do a V sign, takes a photo. Hand up, hand down, starts and stops a video. But listen to this, if you're a beginner, you've never flown a drone before, you can fly this GPS. It's unbelievable. Hand out, it will track the palm of your hand. So you don't even need the phone, you don't even need the controller, the GPS will do it all for you. This thing is immense, but what makes it special, different, one step up from any other shop or retailer, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. This is a drone that a beginner can use indoors, a drone that a pro can use outside with the satellite GPS. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and show you why this is the best drone, the right drone, the best price we've ever done by miles, and this is one day, one chance to be able to get it. So let me talk you around it. Now, number one, what makes this drone special, it's a full-size drone. Full-size GPS, full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but all the blades, remember, are fully flexible. So you can bash it, smash it, knock it, hit it. This drone will keep coming back for more. No £400 repair bills like the bigger £1,000 GPSs, and this has all the similar features so you can use it instantly. But the real magic is there, because that is an HD camera, not a normal one. Forget that. 1080p, full HD, the highest resolution camera that we could ever create in a drone, and this is live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy, nothing to add. What the drone sees live, Charlie, you see live. Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it. 1080p, full HD, make your own movies, but it gets better. Because if this was on the high street right now, as a GPS drone, it would have a fixed angle lens. 700-800 quid, one angle, one shot, one direction. You can't change the angle, but not with our GPS. Please check it out. This is going absolutely bonkers. Now look, on top of here we have a button and an electronic gimbal built in. You can change the angle of the camera while the drone is hovering, Charlie, over 120 meters in the air. So if you want to film from above, maybe the kids come out, start playing football, you can film them in HD like the FA Cup final. Flying over your friend's wedding venue, a bird flies out the tree, you can catch that magic moment. Or maybe just everyone in the family waving up, saying hello. What an incredible magic piece of kit this is. And remember, that can be while it's 120 meters in the air. But now, let me take this in the air. Let me show you how it works. Because with this drone, it does all the hard work for you. Unlock the blades. Now, if you're a beginner, you've never flown a drone before, one finger, one lift, it's already in the air. Out the box, Charlie. Whoa, we went for a smasher. Let's get this drone back in the air. No, you can't break it. You're not going to smash it. You're not going to damage it. With this drone, you can just literally use it indoor and outdoor, day or night. So let's lock it back in and we'll take it back up into the air. This thing is stunning. What a drone. What a way to fly. Now, the way you do it is you go to the Wi-Fi on your phone. It will find the signal of your drone and you lock it. It locks straight in. Go to the app. The app is free. There's no in-app purchases. And instantly, instantly you will get your live streaming from the drone direct to the screen of your phone. This is indoor flying, this is outdoor flying, this is day or night flying. The most unbelievable drone that you can use. Whether it's used for daytime flying, whether it's used for nighttime flying, this thing works for you. So it allows you to be able to use it indoor, use it outdoor, whenever you want to control it. You give it the flick, you take it into the air, and away you go. This drone allows you to control it. Now we're in the air, we've got the stability, we've got that control, the drone is ready to use instantly. No hands on the controller. Have you ever seen a drone that stable, that controlled, indoor flying, and then outside with the GPS? This gives you the altitude lock. If the wind knocks it, remembers the height and autograph. I don't have to do it. The drone does the hard work for me. If you knock the angle of the drone, it remembers its angle. Can you hear the speed of those brushless motors? This is the highest level of motor that you can buy. So when you look at those hair dryers, you can have a cheap hair dryer and a £300-400 hair dryer. Why? Brushless motors, more speed, more control. This thing is incredible. But Charlie, let's have a look at this.
Yeah.
Because now we've got the drone in the air. Let's have a look at those cameras. So give me 1 second to log on to the website. This will now allow me to take the video feed direct to the screen of my phone. Now, whether you're indoor, whether you're outdoor, this will give you a full 1080p HD recording, a recording direct to the screen of your phone, but we've got a gesture-controlled lens. So with a V sign, recognise my gesture, 3, 2, 1, boom, the memory is already in my phone. Hand up starts a video, hand down stops a video. By the way, no hands on that controller, it doesn't need it, because the drone is hovering on its own, the most stable, easiest to fly drone we've ever created with an altitude lock. But how easy is it to fly? So now we've got the drone in the air, let's check this out. Speed number 1, nice and steady, up the stairs, round the banisters. We are learning how to fly. Dead simple, dead easy. This is indoor flying. Now, give it a click. Doubles the speed. We are now an intermediate drone. You haven't had to buy a new camera. You haven't had to buy a new drone. This thing allows you to fly out the box in 20 seconds. Whatever your skill, whatever your ability, you can fly this drone. You don't have to buy any upgrades. You don't have to buy new motors. You don't have to buy a new camera. It's all in the drone when you buy it, beginner, intermediate, pro, and then through to prosumer level using those GPS satellite integration. Speed number 3. 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This thing is a pro-level drone too. So filming pro-level movies, pro-level flying. Across that field, 120 meters in 12.5 seconds. This thing is unbelievable. But you can fly this also from the screen of your phone. You don't need to fly it from the drone, but I want to show you that camera. Because we don't have one camera on board, Charlie. We have 2.
Oh, yeah.
So with the click of a button, now you don't get this in a GPS drone until close to £1,000. Click the button, you're on the front shot, but I'm now on the down camera shot, filming over 120 meters in the air. Now we can mix those shots together and you can choose to either have the shot going forward with a camera shot, the 2 side by side, filming all the memories into your camera and phone at the same time. This thing is unbelievable. All the action, all the memories in a drone that you can use out the box in 20 seconds. This is checkout Charlie time. This is make sure it's your time, because we have never done this drone anywhere close to this price. Normally, when we sold this drone when it first launched, 440 quid. Today, with that 10% off at checkout, £234. But I want to tell you something. It's not just the best flyer. It's not just the easiest to use, over 120 meters and using the satellite. And I'm going to explain that in a second. It folds up, fits in your pocket. Take this drone with you everywhere you go. So it's practical too. Ready to use out the box, 20 seconds and no license, no registration, no fee. This drone is built to the new Class Drone Zero Toy category, confirmed by the CAA. No license, no registration needed. But I want to explain the GPS side of it. When you get to a pro level, you take it outside. Now look, we've got some footage of it outside, and honestly this drone is unbelievable. The colors, the definition, the way that you can film is unbelievable. But this is using the satellites, not the controller to control it. You download the app. On the app is free. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. Now what you do with GPS, the satellite's been down like your car. Your car has a sat nav. It tells you where the car is, where the car's got to go, and the route it's got to take to get there. With a drone, drone, the drone will fly it on its own. You bring up the app is free, no in-app purchases whatsoever, and it allows you to bring up a Google Earth view. So if we now come, I'm going to show you the app that comes with this drone and how it works. Now, number one, if I go into the drone, let's have a look at the app features. Now, you've got tons of features when it comes to this drone. Every feature you'd expect on the high street at £800, £900, £1,000, built into our Ultimate Pro GPS Plus today, first day only, probably the last time we could ever do it, with that 10% off, 234 quid when you check out. That's market smashing. That's market trashing. Go and check your drones. This is a full GPS, 2-camera, 1080p with brushless mode. It's unbelievable. But can you see that surround feature in the middle? Have you ever seen the pictures on Instagram and TikTok where you get that footage 360 flying around the person in the middle, or the church spire, or over the edge of the cliffs over the sea? That's the button. It does it for you. Lifts up, turns to face you, full 360. But look, here's the real magic. If I press this button, this is the GPS. Now, the satellites know where this drone is. That's our studio in Covent Garden right there. Give this a click. This will allow you to overlap the Google Earth. Now, with one finger, you can fly to point 1, to 2, to 3, to 4. Press go, it will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land not near you, not close to you, exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. That's the GPS. If the drone is flying and it starts to run low on battery, do you know what? It will return itself to you with the battery that it needs. By the way, 40 minutes per battery, 35 to 40 minutes of flight time, and you're going to get 2 in this bundle. We're giving you a second battery for free, nish, nil, nothing, zero. The ultimate drone, the ultimate bundle, full GPS, but able to be flown indoor by a beginner, outside by a pro, taking you to that pro consumer level with full GPS integration. This price is unbelievable. This price smashes everything out there on the high street right now with the same feature set. Get it, enjoy it, make sure it's yours. 10% off deal. Get it now.
Honestly, Richard, you know, I have to say to you guys at home, we are having one of the busiest starts to a drone show we've actually had here on Shop on TV. We've got a lot of people watching. Guys, for all of you who have just checked out, well done. Honestly, you have got bargains, folks. And I'll tell you why we're busy. Not only have we got the biggest selling drones here on Shop on TV, right here this morning, live, the best deals that they've ever been, and you're getting 10% off. You're not paying £259.99. With your 10% off, you can get this for £233.99. When you go to checkout, that discount will be automatically applied for you. You won't see that price on any previous shows, because all the shows we have here, they're all uploaded to YouTube. You will not see that price anywhere on previous shows. Well done if you've got this as an absolute basket. And by the way, you can still spread that cost interest-free using PayPal. What would your first PayPal payment be? We'll work that out for you. Right, 044297 is your item number. That's for the GPS with all the bells and whistles that Richard just said. It comes with a fancy case. Look how it collapses down. It's so portable, so convenient. You get your 2 batteries, and you do get the fancy payment right there too. So how about that? Right, dial the number 03333 241 241. If you'd like to speak to us on the phone, you absolutely can do. Or if you want to go on the website, it's the fastest way to order. Right, 1 minute, we're 10% gone, 20%'s in basket. A quarter of the total stock we've got on this 24-hour deal is now in your baskets. If you're checking out, do so. If you're about to check out, absolutely run for it. I don't know if this is going to be back, and also what's the chance of it coming back on 10% off. Well done if you've got it. But start thinking about what memories you're going to be recording with your family, friends. Yes, Easter holidays. You know, Mother's Day, of course, too. By the way, we're in the early hours of Friday morning. Rich is going to be posting these out in a few hours. Literally later on today, because I keep thinking we're Thursday, but of course, no. We're in the middle of the early hours of the morning on Friday. Rich is going to be posting this out to you later on today. You'll have this in a few days. Right, we have now reached... This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Guys, I've been here for a few months now. I've done a few shows with Richard. I have not seen deals like this. I've seen some corker deals, some excellent prices. But with a 24-hour deal, plus that extra 10% off. I may not be able to ever say that again. I'm not kidding, folks. If you want to get a drone that would cost you what normally £439.99, well, now is the absolute time. Once again, 044 297. Maybe never shop with us. Maybe never shop with Shop and Tell You before. All you need to do is go to shopontv.co.uk, scroll down, click on live deals. And in fact, George, let's show you. It's easier because it's late, isn't it? Right, so yeah, click live on air, and then you scroll down and you'll see all the deals there. And when you go to check out, that's where you'll see the 10% off there. In fact, we've got some in our basket just as an example. So there you go. You see the one at the top there, normally £259.99. That would be the special 24-hour deal. But I know I keep harping on about it and I'm banging on. But for £239.99, for a drone of that calibre in full HD, I can't get over it. I can't get over that. Right, we've also got the magic pens on there. We've got some storage solutions as well. We might touch on those later on in a few hours, but it's all about the drones, and you'll see those and so much more right here. If you click on springtime deals, I mean, look, we've got everything from toasty makers to stain removers to cookbooks, to loads and loads and loads. So have a look there before you check out. And we've got capped postage and packaging on majority of our items too. So remember that too. Right, if you have got any questions, we've had a few come in, bear with us, we're going to ask Richard very soon. Any questions, because that's why we're live, folks, to interact with you guys at home. Anything at all about any of the drones on the show, we would love to help you. Well done to all of you who's checked out, and thanks so much. Richard literally is going to post them out to you in a few hours' time later on today on this Friday. If you want a GPS or a non-GPS, well, you're still going to get the extra 10%. This is still the time to get it. Now, normally, what you're saving, yeah, you're still saving, what, more than what you're spending? Or it's around about the half price mark there, isn't it, already? But this is the mega bundle. Now, we haven't seen this mega bundle here since around Christmas time. It was so popular, yes, because of the drone, but also because you get 3 batteries in total. Normally 1, but we're giving you 2 extra batteries. Honestly, I thought that day had gone. I can't believe I am back here saying we've got the mega bundle back. That's incredible. We didn't think we could do this, but not only are you going to get that massive saving, you're also going to get that 10% off. So forget it. You're not going to spend £179.99. You can get this now today for £161.99. I would absolutely run for it. This is not slowing down. In theory, we're going to be demonstrating the drones until 3 a.m, but we may not get to that. So 275-793. If you want to spread the cost interest-free using PayPal, then you absolutely can. You just set that up when you go to checkout. Easy way is on the website for whatever you want to buy from us right here on Shop on TV. But if you want to call us, give a call centre ring. It's 03333 241 241. Right, now I don't know about you, I need to see more drone action because I know Richard's demonstrations, I love them. We're just getting started. Richard, whichever drone we buy, they're all good for beginners and you can grow with them both. You can. They are both incredible. The best 2 selling drones that we do, one with GPS, one without. Maybe you don't want the GPS features, but you want all the other features included. The GX Pro is the #1 selling drone we have ever bought to British TV. So look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera, and then the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board this drone. Now, you don't get 2 cameras to the £700 or £800 drone. It's built into your GX Pro. We have a drone that will then film 2 angles, 2 features, 2 ways at the same time, in the same shot and same way you're flying. Then we added the gesture control lens. So Facebook literally locks onto your face. V-Sign takes a photo. Hand up, hand down starts a video, tracking the palm of your hand if you're a beginner, so you don't even need the controller or the phone. This thing is incredible. But then pièce de résistance, follow me, built in. The drone can lock onto you, and if you go walking the dog, skiing, the drone will follow you, filming as it goes. This is unheard of till about £1,000 in a drone. It's in your GX Pro. But look, hand on heart, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. It's the technology we created that have given this the #1 selling retail drone in this country. We believe we're now the biggest retailer of drones in the country because of the technology that allows you to fly it out the box in 20 seconds. Let me talk you around it, show you why it's brilliant, and talk you around the GX Pro. Now, if you want the GPS,
you've got to check it out. If you want the GPS, check it out now, because otherwise the likelihood is you are not going to be able to get it. If you want the GX, this is available now, and be quick. Now, number one, full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. Bash it, smash it, knock it, hit it. This drone will keep coming back for more. We've got people at home with £1,000 drones that are buying the GX Pro so they can do all their close-up shots. It's incredible. That is the HD video camera. HD video camera, live streaming, direct to the screen of your phone. Now, there's no in-app purchases. There's nothing to buy, Charlie. What you see live, you can now Facebook, video blog, Instagram, YouTube, make movies for your friends and family, and this drone will record it instantly. But again, for the first time ever, and this drone isn't £179.99. This drone, when you check out today, will be 162 quid. You get 10% off just by checking out while we're live on air. So make sure you check out, make sure you're quick, make sure you get your 10%. The spring deals have started. But let me tell you, this drone has also got an electronic gimbal built in. Now, these are normally worth 160 quid on their own. It allows you to change the angle of shot while the drone is mid-air. You don't get that normally till a drone over 800 quid in your GX Pro. So if the kids suddenly run outside and start playing football, you can film them like the FA Cup final over your wedding venue. We've just heard how many people are joining our website. You're waking.
That's ridiculous.
You are waking your friends up, aren't you? You're ringing them up saying they've got the best deal ever on TV. It's like, I've never seen anything like this on the high street. You can get a drone, you can fly it. This is incredible. Everyone waving, saying hello to your friends and family. This drone is incredible, but we need to take it into the air, because this is why the GX Pro for a beginner, intermediate or pro is unbelievable. Now, let me tell you, with a normal drone, you have to spend all the learning controls. You have to spend ages trying to stabilize it, keep it steady. Maybe you've had a drone. You tried to fly it, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, went all that, you couldn't control. This is so different. Why? One finger, Charlie, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom. You've just learned to fly. Out of the box, 20 seconds, this thing is unbelievable. Now we've got it in the air, I want you to talk you around it. I want to tell you why it's brilliant. I want to show you why it's brilliant. Do you need your hands on the controller? Absolutely not. I'm presenting to you this drone without touching it. Altitude lock, it knows the height. Wind remembers the height, auto corrects in the air. If you knock the angle, it will angle correct. But it will also fly and track the palm of your hand like Harry Potter. So now, if you're a beginner, Grandad wants to have a go. He doesn't have to worry about it, learn it. Out the box, 20 seconds, Charlie, he can fly it. But let's have a look at that camera, because what makes this drone unbelievable, you can live stream direct to your phone. Now, I'm not being filmed on a studio camera that costs tens of thousands of pounds here. We're live on the GX Pro Cam. V-sign recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, recorded into the memory of my phone. Hand up starts the video, hand down stops the video. This drone recognises my gestures the second we do them. 3, 2, 1, straight into the memory. You don't have to learn it, you don't have to look at it. Gesture control lens, normally 700 quid. Charlie, you're on the front camera. Under today, 163 quid. The first drone we have ever known where, give it a click,
Bargain.
you have the cameras 2 on board. You are on camera number 1, Charlie.
Yeah.
I am now on camera number 2, the down cam. We've got a blogging shot top left from camera number 3. 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time. This isn't good, this is utterly incredible. A phenomenal drone at a price that beats the market by nearly 3 times cheaper for similar features. Here exclusive, ITV and STV, here on Shop on TV. And tonight, even on the best price with 3 batteries, this is our mega bundle, we're going to give you 2 batteries for nothing, niche, nil, zero, completely free. Our gift to you, we're going to also throw 10% discount when you check this out on the website. Now, how easy is it to fly? Speed number 1, up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. Out the box, 20 seconds, it doesn't matter who you are, you can fly it. Give it a press, doubles the speed. We're now an intermediate drone. So you've doubled the speed, you don't have to buy new motors, don't have to buy new cameras, don't have to upgrade it, because we give you the upgrade in the drone at the same time. So you have got the upgrades already there to be able to fly out the box 20 seconds instantly, beginner, intermediate or pro. Speed number 3, 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. We are now a pro drone. pro drone with 2 cameras on board, indoor and outdoor, day or night. This is unbelievable. Now, let me tell you, you need to check out every drone in your baskets if you're buying on this show. If you want our 24-hour deals, if you want the mega bundle, it's in this show to do it. The 10% off, that you are going to get the second you check out. So the price on the screen, you are going to get even better. But let me tell you, with this drone, it gets even better again, because this is a pro-level drone. And pro-level drones you want to fly without the controller, flying from the screen, Charlie, of your mobile phone. The second your fingers touch the screen, 2 little control sticks appear. They're like googly eyes. You can now fly over 120 meters away using the controller, not even using your phone. Now we've got it, let's lock on to me. The drone now locks on. Everywhere I walk, this is follow me, normally worth £1,000. It is on your GX Pro, Charlie. Now here's where it gets clever. It folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. If you wanted a drone without the GPS, you've got your GX Pro. If you want it with the GPS, that drone is unbelievable. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. To give you an idea, that's the size of your GX Pro, that's the size of my phone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. No license needed, no registration, no fee. Built to the new Class Drone Zero Toy category, confirmed by the CAA, no license needed. But the reason why it's gone crazy today, the deal, the price. Now, the normal price for FX Pro when it first, GX Pro, was 250, this one, 250 quid drone alone. On its own, no extras, nothing included. Tonight, we're going to give you 2 extra batteries for nothing. Nishnil Zero free. That means you're getting over an hour's worth of flight time with this bundle on us, our gift to you. The ultimate, the best, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD cameras, every pro feature we give you, and we don't stop there. We are also going to throw the storage case in too. So the storage case gives you all the protection, everything that you need to give you the drone of your dreams, a way to film, a way to fly, all folded up, fit in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. You get the drone, you get the controller, everything that you want is in this bundle. Now you have to be quick, and I mean seriously quick for these deals tonight. The storage case, the drone, a drone that you can fly out the box in 20 seconds, not with 1 battery, but with 3. The ultimate set. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, the follow me, normally worth over £1,000 in your drone. Battery 1, 2 and 3 that we're going to give you. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection. Whether you want the GPS or without, the best prices we have ever bought to air.
Oh, honestly, Richard, we have actually now reached the busiest part of the show. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A with Richard. I'm going to be asking him some questions shortly, so get your own questions in. Just email us, studio@shopontv.co.uk. OK, we got lots of questions we're going to ask you for. Right, OK, let's go through these deals. What are you getting home? This is the RDM, this is the GX Pro. Now, this is the bundle we had at Christmas time. We didn't think we could get it back. Amazingly, we could. In a nutshell, why do people love the mega bundle? Well, normally you get 1 battery, but with the mega bundle, you get 2 extra. It's 2 batteries we're adding in, which is adding in for free. So you're going to get 3 batteries in total. So you're going to get, obviously, the actual drone itself. It collapses down into the case. And yes, you get the case included, and you get the fancy controller too. All in the box. Wrap it up. A present, birthday presents, maybe just a present for you. You know, when I first started flying drones, before I ever flew a drone for the first time, I was a bit, ooh, will I have control? You've got control over all of these drones, regardless of which one you go for. Auto takeoff, auto land, which is really good. But the thing for me, it's got that self-hovering. So even when you're not touching anything, it just stays there. You're always in control. Right, if that's within your budget, £179.99. This is the kind of deal we had at Christmas time. That special deal a few months back. I can't believe we've got that back at that deal. But it's not just about this deal, you're getting 10% off. So you're not going to be paying £179.99. You're actually paying £161.99 for the mega bundle. Absolutely run for it. If you're wondering how can this happen, really, how can we do this? Look, we're live on ITV on ITV1 and we're live on STV. Can you imagine the amount of people watching? We get through a serious amount of stock. That's why I can do the prices low. We sell a lot, basically. Right, 275,793. Right, so that's the Pro, the GX Pro. We've also now got the GPS. Right, this GPS is on a 24-hour deal. Folks, you're going to get an extra £30 off it. Guys, this is an incredible deal. I would not miss out on this. So it's a 24-hour deal, which would be busy anyway, granted, but you got that extra 10% off. When you go to checkout on the website, you'll see the 10% off automatically taken off there. Right, 044297 if you want the GPS. Now, you might be thinking, I want to get involved, but which one? If you like the idea of In a Nutshell, there's more to it, but this is the headliner for me. On your smartphone using Google Earth, setting waypoints, set a flight path, you're going to feel like your own film director. If that sounds appealing, then go for a GPS, especially whilst it's a 24-hour deal. Right, now, stock-wise on the GPS, half is in your baskets. Half of it has gone. Guys, if you're tempted by it, I don't think this is going to last until 3 a.m. If you're ordering it right now, so it's it's about, what's the time? It's about 1:45. Later on this, or today, later on this Friday, in a few hours, in other words, Rich is going to be posting this out to you. Right, 044297. It's not going to last 24 hours. I don't think it's going to last till 3 o'clock. Right, we have now reached the busiest part of the show. This is your spring deal. And if you want to spread the cost interest-free, you can do using PayPal Pay in 3. Right, if you go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, it's the easiest way to shop. You can call us, but this is the easiest way. You can click on Live on Air. When you scroll down, you will see all of the deals, all of the drones, the extra batteries that Richard is currently talking about now. Well, we're both talking about. You get your 10% off. Look at those amazing prices. I literally cannot believe I'm seeing these prices. We've got the storage boxes. When you buy a bundle of the storage boxes, the ones that collapse down, then they're already discounted, but 10% off. They normally work out to be, by the way, £18.99 each. As a bundle, £11.66, which is still good. But today, take that 10% off, it works out to be £10.48. We're busy for those too. Tell you what, I'm loving these spring deals. This is incredible. Right, let's ask Richard some questions. Any more, keep them coming through. studio@shopontv.co.uk. Email us in to that. Right now, we've got a lot of people watching, and we've also given a shout out to Wayne. Shout out to Wayne, he's watching.
Hi,
Wayne, I hear you've been watching every single night. Here we go. I watch the show every single night and love it. Wayne, legend. Thank you, my friend. Please, can you do me a big shout out? I wish my partner Debbie a very happy 3rd anniversary and tell her I love her with all my heart. Debbie, Wayne loves you. She means the absolute world to me. How about that? Honestly, thank you so much, Wayne. And to Debbie, I hope you're well, and thanks very much for emailing in. Right, Rich, we've got some questions.
Yeah.
Firstly, talk to us about batteries. How long do they last?
Okay, when you're talking about our GPS drone, we've got some of the best batteries on the market right now. 35 to 40 minutes per battery,
wow,
Charlie.
Okay.
Now, you're getting 2 batteries in this bundle because normally you just get one. Tonight, we're going to give you an extra one. Absolutely initial, nothing, zero free, doubling your flight time, doubling the fun. So you're going to get up to 80 minutes of flight time with this drone. And they're pre-charged. They're ready to use. The minute you get this drone, nothing needs a normal AA or AAA battery. Everything is ready to fly the second you open the box.
And you know, if you're buying this as a present, wait, that anticipation of someone opening, maybe buying their or getting their first drone, that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. What's the range of these, by the way?
Okay, 400 foot, 120 metres in every direction. 120 metres from your right, all the way through to your left. That will give you 240 metres side to side. We have built these drones to the new Class Drone Zero Toy category. So there's no licence needed. There's no registration, no fee. And one of the ways is to have the distance that people use. Now, there are some drones out on the market that will do like 1 kilometre or 3 kilometres or something like that.
Right.
But the thing is, that doesn't pass the regulations. It doesn't pass the legal laws. So it can go there, but you can't actually fly it there. With this, everything is designed so out the box 20 seconds, you can fly it, beginner, intermediate or pro, and you don't need a license, you don't need a registration, you don't need a fee to do it. confirmed by the CAA.
That's amazing. So you might be using this to up the ante on your social media.
Yeah,
filming in high definition. That's going to be a wonderful thing. What sort of age groups is this good for?
Okay, anyone 14 years old and upwards. Now, because this is a high-powered drone, we suggest from 14 years old and up. Now, that means on their own. If you want to use it with a kid a little bit younger with adult supervision, absolutely fine. But 14, on your own, you can fly it out the box, ready to use. And by the way, this will take you from a beginner who's never flown before. Now, if you know GPS drones, normally there is a warning. Do not fly indoors, not for beginners. This drone is different. Now, remember, I said there's a second camera underneath that looks at the floor. It holds the shot by locking the picture of the floor in. Now, this is called optical flow. Now, it's a technology to allow beginners to fly a drone. This is the first GPS we know of that has it built into. Amazing. So this will take you as a beginner to intermediate, flying indoors, out the box, 20 seconds, you can do it, beginner, intermediate or pro, and then when you're ready, take it outside, click the GPS button, uses the satellites beaming down, just like your car sat-nav, and you can then bring up the Google Earth. Do you have to pay for it? Is there any subscription to it? No. You go to the high street, you spend £900 to £1,000 on one of the very famous drones. I think there's one with a D at the beginning and I at the end and a J somewhere. I think we know which one we're talking about. You get it home, it says it's got all these features, and then you have to pay a monthly subscription to use them. No subscription ever, full stop. You get all the features, it's ready to use straight away. We will never ever charge you for using it on a monthly basis. Everything's included, everything's ready, and the price tonight at under 235 quid, 234
the best price
when you get your 10% off. It's not only the best price we've done, it's a market smasher. There is nothing else close, nothing else like it. We've got limited stocks that we can do. I mean, you
just heard what I heard. 2/3 of the stock has been accounted for. 2/3. You know what? We haven't even been on air for what?
No, not even an hour.
An hour, about 45 minutes. We've done some busy shows.
Yeah.
This is something else. You do need to check out your baskets if you want the GPS. The 24-hour deal price of $259.99 is just brilliant. I mean, I'd say well done anyway, but you just so happen to be buying a drone as part of our Spring Saver deals. You get an extra 10% off. So the price you will actually pay is £233.99, and you can still spread that cost interest-free using PayPal Pay in 3. But if you're about to go to bed, buy this drone and sleep well knowing you've got the best price we've ever seen.
It is.
The best price I've ever seen. Right, 044 297 is the IT number. Type it into the search bar on the website, or to be honest, go to shopontv.co.uk, click on live deals, scroll down, and you'll see it there. This is a ridiculously big
It is,
show.
and let me tell you, there's also some other upgrades here. So number one, this isn't a normal GPS. Full 1080p camera, highest resolution that we've ever created. Same as if you went to a cinema 4 or 5 years ago, you can now create that right now. But what we've done is added brushless motors. These are the most advanced motors that you can buy. And I'm going to show it to you when we get the drone in the air, and you'll even be able to hear those motors. If you went and bought, if you went and bought something like a hairdryer. You can buy a very cheap hairdryer for £10 and it takes like 20 hours to dry your hair. Or you can buy the very famous one in the nice colours, in the funny sort of shape. It's about 300 quid. But you know what? Your hair's done in about a minute and a half. Why? Uses brushless motors. Gives you more stability, more control. This is the highest of the high, the creme de la creme. This is market matching, the highest out there on the market, full stop. But the price is like a quarter of the price of what you'd pay for this feature drone out on the high street. But I want to tell you something else. We've also got the LCD controlled screen. Now, this is brand new. Half the drones out there right now at 3 times the price. No LCD screen, no ability to see your flight characteristics while you're flying, with the phone on, with the phone off. This has that screen.
Phone lines are so busy. We need to direct you to the website if you can. It's the quickest way to order when we're this busy. Joe, I've just been told how busy we are. I've seen busy shows, but this is something else. To get 24-hour deals and the monthly mega deal back on the non-GPS, 10% off as well is just ridiculous. By the way, so we talked about range, we talked about battery life, haven't we? If you've never flown a drone before, this is going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel like you've been flying drones for
Not only it's going to make you feel good, out the box, 20 seconds, hand on heart, our guarantee is you will be able to fly it. Do you need to pre-charge it? No, you don't. It's pre-charged, ready to go. Does it need you to learn how to fly? No, it doesn't. The way we built this drone, you open the blades, you press, and it's in the air. It's done. You had a drone before that went all over the place. This will stay 100% steady. Even indoors, using that second camera, the optical flow. Outside, it will then take you outside and you'll be able to fly it using the GPS. This is incredible. Now, let me tell you, I'm just hearing in my ear, I know how many drones we've got.
Right.
You need to check it out. And here's the reason why.
This is not going to last, this one.
No.
This is not going to last.
Charlie, the 10% off is going to last all through the weekend. Okay? You can get 10% off the stuff, and I'll show you all through the weekend. The 24-hour deal that already takes it from £289 to £259.99 lasts for 24 hours or till all our stock is gone. When this is run out, when this 24 hours is out, all the stock's all gone, it goes up to £289.99. Now, you'll still get your 10% off it, but you'll be paying 30 quid more for it. Get it now. Make sure it's yours. Check it out. This drone is unbelievable.
Yeah, honestly, and take it from first-hand experience. Be the person to buy, whoever it is, their first drone. It's a good feeling, folks. It really is. It might be for your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your mother, your father, yourself, your brother, your sister. They're going to absolutely love it. Have you got family and weddings coming up? You know, we got Easter, of course, haven't we?
We have.
You know what? And we talk about like memories we can have here. The Follow Me is a feature people love.
The Follow Me with this drone is a GPS Follow Me. Now, there is a difference between normal Follow Me and GPS Follow Me.
Right.
You put the controller in your pocket, you can go driving and the drone will follow you.
Oh, really?
You can go skiing and the drone will follow at the right height all the way down the slope.
Walking down the beach.
You can let it lock onto you and film it walking the dog, skiing, canoeing, anywhere you like. This is unbelievable. In fact, do you remember that program with Jeremy Clarkson, or I can't say the name because it's on that very famous show. They used drones when they were filming all the cars going around the track.
Really?
And the drone can follow the car because it's GPS to the controller that's in someone's pocket. It's unbelievable, and this allows you to do it. If you've always wanted to think of a drone that will take you to a pro level, to a prosumer level, you want to film the best TikToks, the best Instagrams, the best Facebooks, this drone can start you off as a beginner, someone who's never flown before, take you from beginner to intermediate, probably in about a week or 2 weeks, from intermediate to pro, and then pro outside, prosumer, GPS control, and the definition, the colour, the flight that you can do, unbelievable.
Well, unbelievable indeed. It's not going to last. Not only a 24-hour deal, you just so happen to be buying this when it's an extra 10% off. I love these spring deals. These are fantastic.
Do you know what, Charlie? While we were talking, I heard it in my... I'm just going to check. 3/4 of the stock allocated. We're not even in the first hour.
No.
You need to check it out because when it gets to fully allocated, someone else new can come in watching the show and take it out of your basket. So you go to pay it and you actually can't get one anymore. So be quick.
Be quick. It takes the 10% off, by the way. It takes the price down to £233.99. And you can have it on 3 payments, spread the cost interest-free using PayPal. Love it. Right, so that's the GPS. Love it. Absolutely love it. 24-hour deal. We've also got a non-GPS. So if that's a bit outside your budget, this is still a very busy. And it's still one of our best-selling drones.
Well, to be fair, this is the best-selling drone we've ever bought. The best-selling drone ever on British TV.
Wow.
It's what's made us the biggest retailer of drones in this country. If I was to try and work out how many of these we've sold, we are coming up to, over the last probably 2 years of having the GX Pro Ultra, we're probably coming up to about 20,000 of these drones on TV alone. Now, let me explain. This drone will take you from beginner, intermediate, or pro. Pretty much the only thing it doesn't have is that GPS built inside it. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. We're giving you 2 extra batteries for nothing, nish, nil, zero free. So we are tripling your flight time on this bundle. This is the mega bundle. We haven't even done this since Christmas. The first time back since Christmas. 3 batteries included, tripling your flight time. And this can be flown by anyone. Out the box, 20 seconds, HD filming. It's got the electronic gimbal in there still. At that price, I can tell you, on the high street right now, you would pay 160 quid to upgrade a £600 drone to have an electronic gimbal. This has the electronic gimbal in it. The normal price that we do this drone at is over 350 odd quid. At 179.99, the best deal we've ever bought, the 3 batteries here, and you're going to get the 3 batteries. But tonight we beat it because knock 10% off that when you check out, 162 quid. This thing is brilliant. Anyone can fly it, no license, no registration, no fee. confirmed for us by the CAA, this thing is incredible too. So it's a choice. Whether you want the GPS or the non-GPS, you are going to get an incredible drone, the best-selling drones we've ever done, at the best prices we've ever done, with the biggest bundles we've ever done, as long as you check out on this show.
Well, George, that was the best price until now, $179.99. Bargain, below Richard said $161.99.
When you check out.
When you check out, that's what you're paying today. And yes, it's the mega bundle and the 2 extra batteries. So they're free batteries.
Yeah. We're giving you tripling the flight time. Normally you get 1 battery. Yeah. Normally you get the best price. We normally done this when we launched it, 250 odd quid, drone alone. Drone with nothing else added to it at all. You're going to get the storage case, that's worth 40 quid. We're going to give you 2 extra batteries. Thank you, Jamie, our CEO. He said, give them the extra batteries, make it the mega bundle. So we're tripling your flight time, tripling the fun, tripling the excitement, tripling the magic in this bundle. This one comes with 3 batteries, because it's 20 to 30 minutes per battery, will give you about 80 minutes of flight time, just like our GPS with 2 batteries giving you 80 minutes of flight time.
Get you.
So we've matched the battery life with these drones, equal distances. So really it's a choice. Do you want GPS or non-GPS? And either way, the best price we've ever done.
And you're not going to go out of either of them, aren't you?
No,
so even if you're going for the one that's a lower price, don't think I'm getting anything inferior. You're not. They still could be the only drones you'll ever need to buy. In fact, it's bound to be the only drone that you will need, regardless of which one you go for. Right, there we go. Normally £364.99. That's the usual price. That's a bargain. But now £161.99. That's with the extra 10% off. I love spring deals here on Shop on TV. Once again, if you want to get involved, if you want to join everyone else who's buying it, go to the website shopontv.co.uk. Click on live deals and you'll see all of the drones, all the extra batteries right there. If you got any questions, email us in to studio@shopontv.co.uk. Right. They're just saying, Charlie, I've got some news. Charlie, got some news. Here we go. Right, I think I know where this is going. The GPS. This has been busy, I won't lie, from midnight since we started going live. Am I seeing what I'm seeing? Folks, we are limited stock. Limited stock already for the GPS.
Not even an hour.
Not even an hour. Not even an hour. Honestly, I never thought I'd see that price on your screen, and I never thought I'd see that price that could be in the spring deal. You take an extra 10% off. You're not paying £259.99. It's £233.99. You can spread that cost, of course, interest-free using PayPal Pay in 3. That's a bargain. The item number for the GPS, it's going to go 044 297. We can keep these prices low because we get through a lot of stock. Everyone's happy. Right, now, we often get asked, how do we fly safely? Any rules and regulations where that's concerned? Well, it's really easy, folks. All you got to do is check out the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone. The UK...
There we go, folks. I've got to say thanks so much for joining us here. Wherever you're watching from, around the country, around the UK, we're live here on ITV1 and STV. You know, I've had the pleasure of working with Richard so many times here with the drones. This is something else. I'm genuinely, I cannot believe how much stock we've gone through. We became live on ITV1 at midnight. We're around about, 1 o'clock in the morning now? Yeah, just approaching 1 minute to 1 o'clock. And we are oversubscribed if everyone checks out, it will sell out. Limited stock, folks. If you can still get in. It's the next few people to check out your baskets. Guys, easy way to check out. Get that extra 10% off. You haven't got to add a code and nothing like that. If you want to buy yours, even if you've never shopped with us before, go to the website. It's shopontv.co.uk. In fact, George, should we show you? Let's show you this. The easiest way on the website, click on Live on Air with a big mark. Let's go on Live Air. It's the easiest way to look. And then you scroll down and then you look on the deals there. And there we go. We've got the 2 drones. We've got the GPS. We've got the non-GPS. We've got the extra batteries. And look, all 10% off. I never thought I would be here saying it, and I might not be saying this again. The best price we've ever seen here on Shop on TV. Oh my word. By the way, you can also click on Spring Deals where you'll see the drones and lots more options too there. I mean, everything from household cleaners to vacuums to loads and loads of goodies on there. A recipe book. So yeah, once again, shopontv.co.uk. Spring Deals. Scroll down here. We've got the Miracle Chamois on there. There's plenty. There are excellent deals. For Esofix, by the way, if you've got an air fryer, these books are cracking. They've been a storming success. There's so much inspiration. There's so many recipes. I love it. Oh, by the way, we're going to talk about these later on, hopefully. The magic pens, they are perfect Easter gifts for your kids, your family, your friends. You're going to absolutely love them. Lots of you have been checking those out too, so good on you. But really, the headlight, the spotlight is shining down on these drones. We've got 2 drones. We've got a GPS and we've got a non-GPS. If you're thinking, oh, which one's which? If you like the sound of using Google Earth on your smartphone to set waypoints, set flight paths, then the GPS really is what you want to go for. But they're both good. They're both good. Even if you're a beginner, if you've never flown drones before, they're both good for beginners. For beginners, intermediate, for advanced users, they're still good. You're going to grow with these drones. Right, we've had emails come in. Christian Wharton, hey Christian, he says, just ordered, happy days. I've been looking for ages for a good drone as a newbie to drones. Christian, thank you very much, dude. You're bound to be so pleased with this. If you do get a minute, let us know how you get on, because I'm sure you're going to be absolutely thrilled. Christian, good on you, and have a lovely rest of your Friday. Rich is going to be posting these out literally when he gets home in a few hours. It's going to be a long night for Richard. But look, we're limited stock. We are oversubscribed. We've got more people now trying to buy the GPS than available stock. Whilst it's a 24-hour deal, it's not going to last 24 hours, whilst it's a 24-hour deal, which happens to be on a Spring Deals event here on Shop on TV, you've picked a really, really good time. Even if it wasn't for the extra 10% off, it's still a brilliant deal, one of the best deals we've had. But for £233.99, you can get your GPS drone. If it keeps going like this is going to be the biggest drone show we've had. Oh my word. 044297. Right, this is GPS. Richard, which one are we looking at next?
Okay, we're going to show you the GPS probably for the last time. Now, probably, that means we have got a load of you with them in your baskets checking out right now. But if you're in your basket and you're not in the checkout process, you need to get in it, because it's the last time we're probably going to be able to show it to you. The best price we've ever done this GPS before is £289.99. Today, if you check out, you're going to get your 24-hour deal, dropping it to £259.99. Then you're going to get your 10% off, dropping it to 234 quid. Why has everyone gone crazy? Why has everyone gone absolutely ballistic for it? I'll tell you why. This is a full GPS integrated drone, the highest of the high, the creme de la creme. This is a brushless motored GPS drone. A brushless motored GPS drone with 2 cameras on board, gesture control lens, electronic gimbal. It has everything. It is incredible. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's wanted to learn to fly. It will take you from beginner to intermediate, intermediate to pro, pro outside to GPS, using the satellites in the sky. Pinpoint accuracy, and you can bring up a Google Earth map on the app. The app is free, there's no in-app purchases, and you can waypoint find. That means with your finger, you can press to fly over the tree, I'm going to talk you around it. So number one, we're talking about a full-size drone here. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full GPS, and full HD. That's the highest resolution camera we've ever put into a drone. Brilliant quality, and it allows you to film and fly. Now, what the drone sees live, Charlie, you're going to see live. Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram Instagram it, YouTube it, make movies with it. Now, let me just explain. You will see a wire coming out my phone that this is live streaming to in the studio. That's so we can put it onto your screen. No wire needed at home. This is live streaming direct to your phone in HD quality, full HD, 1080p HD, but it gets better. If that was a £700 GPS drone on the high street in an electronics shop tomorrow, you went to see it, the likelihood is you've got a one-angle lens. One angle, one shot, one direction from that camera. We have added an electronic gimbal to our GPS drone. If we bring it up, at the touch of this spin wheel, you can pick every single angle between 0 and 90 degrees while the drone is flying. So if the kids suddenly come out to play football, you can now film them like the FA Cup final. If that bird flies out the tree, while the drone is in the air, you can change the angle of the camera and catch that magic moment. Over your friend's wedding venue, maybe they were quoted over £1,000, which is the normal price for people to do it. This drone allows you to fly, film, make memories of your friends and family without being a pro. Pro-level filming without you needing to be a pro, that makes this drone honestly incredible. And remember, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, pro, or wanting to get into GPS flying, you can do it. Now, there's so many of you checking out right now. We have a problem. If you do not check it out, if you do not get through the checkout, as more people come in, it will disappear from your basket. We have limited stocks. We have less units than the number of people that have got them in their basket trying to check out right now. Make sure it's yours. Make sure you get it. And look, now let's fly. With a normal drone, you have to learn all the control sticks. You have to learn to stabilize it. We're not going to do any of that. This is a GPS drone, but I'm in a studio. I can't go outside and fly under GPS. So I'm going to fly it to beginner's mode. Now, this allows me to unlock the blades, and at the touch of a button, we're in the air. Now we're in the air, I want you to look at the stability, and I want you to listen to those motors. Now, this is a GPS drone. I am now not going to touch the controller. I'm presenting to you a drone that is more stable than anything else out there on the high street that you can fly indoors. Why? Altitude lock. It knows its height in the air. Now listen to these motors. The wind knocks it, remembers the height, it auto-corrects. I don't have to do it, I don't have to touch it, control it. The drone does it for me. That's those brushless motors that make this drone unique. Now, it's also got an angle lock, Charlie, so if it knocks the wrong angle, it rights itself. It remembers what angle it was flying at. But there's a second camera underneath. Now, this is different to other GPS drones. Second camera locking the floor in shot. That gives it stability indoors when there's no satellites around, allowing a beginner to fly it, or even granddad to fly it, because this drone, now like Harry Potter, can track the palm of your hand. Now, you need to check it out. You need to make sure this drone is yours. You need to make sure that you're going to be flying it next weekend, because I'm posting it out this morning. The Friday morning, we'll be posting it out for you. But let's have a look, Charlie. Now we've got the stability, let's look at that camera. Here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. But I'm not on a £10,000 studio camera. I am on the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus cam, and it's got gesture control. Recognises my V sign, 3, 2, 1, boom. That memory is already in my mobile phone. It's recorded. Hand up, you'll see it start a video. Hand down, you'll see it stop a video. This drone recognises your gestures. That's normally £800 to £900 in a drone. But the next thing I show you, Charlie, makes this unique. A GPS drone, not with one camera, but with two. Now, we know a producer called Chaz. Chaz bought a GPS drone, cost him over £1,000, one camera. Watch, I can now switch to the second camera from you, now me, over 120 meters in the air. If I want to mix from my mobile phone shot, I can now bring in a blogging shot at the same time, Charlie, as I'm filming you. 3 shots available in one, drone forward, drone down, and phone shot, all in the same drone at the same time, recorded into your phone. But how easy is it to fly? Speed number 1, nice and steady, up the stairs, round the banisters. You can learn as a beginner to fly this drone. Give it a click, speed number 2, doubles the speed. So we are now a drone flying at intermediate level. You haven't had to buy a new drone, you haven't had to buy new motors, you haven't had to upgrade the camera, because every upgrade for an intermediate is in the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. The first GPS that we know of that you can fly as a beginner because of that second camera giving you the optical flow. Speed number 3, 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This is a true pro level drone, under 250 grams. You need to check it out. This show has gone absolutely, Charlie, bonkers. And I mean,
Absolutely.
seriously bonkers. Now you've got the drone, you're able to fly indoor, outdoor, day or night. It's all in the same drone. You learn out of the box in 20 seconds. Now, if you go on the high street, the very famous brand, you are looking at needing for some of the features. You can choose whether you have them or you don't want them, but you have to pay a subscription if you want all of them. With this drone, you pay no subscription ever. It's all ready to go straight away. And if you want to know what GPS is all about, do you have a car? It has a sat-nav. The sat-nav tells you where the car is, where you've got to get to, but you have to drive it, not with a GPS drone. The drone will allow you to do it on its own. But I want to show you something, because with this drone, we can fly it from the screen of your mobile phone. So at the touch of a button, 2 control sticks appear. I can now fly it using the mobile app. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. I can use GPS. This has GPS follow me, and the GPS follow means I put the controller in my pocket. This drone will follow me driving a car. It will follow me skiing down a slope. The best memories, the best things you can create, and then it gets better because it's a drone that folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. My word, what a busy, busy show. So now with this drone, folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. To give you an idea of the size, that's the GPS size, that's my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone, take this with you everywhere you go. But the deal tonight is unbelievable. Now, the normal price when we first launched the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus was just shy of 500 quid. And we didn't sell 1 or 2, 10 or 20. At £500, this had all the features of the ones on the high street at double the price. We sold tens of thousands of them. Tonight, we are not just giving you the best deal we've ever done. And the best deal, by the way, is $289.99. For 24 hours, we have dropped $289.99 down to $259.99. The best price we've ever brought it to air. And then we got a phone call from Jamie, our big CEO, who said, we're doing a 10% off spring sale. So tonight, normally, when we first launched it, just shy of 500 quid, tonight, £234 for a fully fledged GPS integrated drone. And by the way, would you like to see the sorts of footage that you can film with this drone, the colours, the definition? This is me just before, I think it's about 4 months ago we filmed this, out in a field at the back of our houses. Watch the colours, the definition. This is done using that integrated GPS, allowing you to fly it using waypoint finds, bringing up Google Earth on the screen of your phone, pressing to fly to point 1, to point 2, to 3, to look at the sun. I missed that. Well, actually, we got that today.
You did?
But it's disappearing for the next week and a half and then coming back later. But look, I want to show you the app. I want to show you how it works, because this is why GPS is different to any other type of drone. So look, if I give it a click, you get so many more features when you get a GPS drone, and one of them is called Surround. Have you ever seen on Facebook, TikTok, drone coming out, 360 spins around? You can do it. But look, this is why you need to check out right now. This is why you need to make sure this drone is being delivered to you in 5 working days. You will have this before next weekend. Google Earth. Now, don't come knocking on our door in Covent Garden, because we're filming. We're not going to open it. We're live. But look, you can overlay a Google Earth straight over, and this could be anywhere where you live, your home, and you can choose to fly over the tree, over the building. You literally press where you want to fly, 2, 3, I want it to then fly and then land exactly, not near me, 2 meters in front of my feet, press go. Lifts to 1, flies to 2, flies to 3, and then lands exactly in front of you. This drone, at this price, is unheard of. This drone, we would normally say, when it's the normal price, you get 3 times the features for 1/3 of the price you'd pay on the high street. You're now getting, it's more than that you're saving, because the 10% off makes this the best deal we have ever done. It is your chance to get, if you are quick, the last of the stock. In fact, there is more people with it in the basket than we've got stock. We allow you to put in your basket till you've checked it out. So we've got more people with the drone in their basket checking it out at the moment than we've actually got stock. So some of you will miss out if you all check out right now. Make sure it's yours. This thing is incredible. Smiles, memories, the ultimate, the best, the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus.
Oh, Joel, Richard, lovely stuff. I'm not going to forget this show. Do you know what? You're bound not to forget this moment, because if you are the slightest bit curious how it's going to feel to fly your own drone, then go for it. Maybe you've always wanted to get a drone. Bailey, actually, who just emailed in, thanks Bailey, he said, never knew I needed it until I started watching. LOL. Thanks, I've got mine, can't wait to receive it. Bailey, you'll have this in a few days. Rich can be posting this out later on today. But if you know that you're going to have fun flying this, if you know that you're going to really appreciate filming family memories, or even if it's just you walking your dog, then folks, it's actually worth every single penny. I would go for the GPS, but I would be quick. Like Richard said, we currently got more people trying to buy it than stock available. So it's £259.99, but you're not paying that. It's now, with the 10% off, £233.99. Honestly, that'll be £79.65 today on PayPal. And that actually includes your postage. So if you want to spread the cost interest free using PayPal, folks, you absolutely can. It's a 24-hour deal with that extra 10% off, and you haven't got to type in a code for that 10% off. To buy, you go to shopontv.co.uk, you click on live, you scroll down, add to basket, and then you will see that discount automatically applied. Look, we've got some other bits in ours. You know, if you just got the drone, that's the priority, folks. But if you want to go for extra batteries, you can still get 10% off those. But I don't know how long we can do this for. It's while the stocks last, or it's while, well, with the GPS, it's that 24-hour deal. Folks, there's lots of deals going on. Take it from me, this is the best deal we've ever had with these 10% discounts. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. A GPS for £233.99, it's a bargain. Guys, get it home, let us know how you get on. You know, we're going to give you a chance to check out your baskets, because I'm like you, I love watching this fly. There's a lot to take in. But whilst you check out your baskets, you're going to have lots of fun also with the magic pens. If you haven't seen this before, you're going to absolutely love these, and check them out. Well, hello there, very warm welcome back to Shop on TV. We're here with the legendary magic pens, and as the name suggests, oh my word, these are not just any pens. We're here with Richard. Tell us all about them. Richard, good to see you, mate.
Thank you so much. This is honestly my favourite product of all time. We're here to get creative, we're here to have fun, and it's the best Christmas gift, birthday gift, present for kids of all ages. You are going to love it. Now, it's 3 different sets of pens all combined into one. One that changes colour, one that vanishes, and the last one, I'll show you a secret. Mix them together, a little bit of magic. Now look, we're going to use a little bit of orange, we'll use a little bit of blue, and I think we'll finish with a little bit of purple. Now what makes these pens special is you have a colour in the middle and a different colour on the ends. Now in every pack you get one of these, and that's your magic pen. When you touch the orange becomes a brilliant bright red. Oh, wow. The blue becomes an amazing neon yellow, the purple becomes an amazing neon green, but you can use the magic pens the other way around. So kids doing all their secret spy writing, their secret messages, you can literally just draw, and when you go over with a colour, it brings that secret message straight through to the surface.
Oh, Richard, these are
a little bit of magic. Look at that. These are incredible. But whereas these ones the kids go crazy for, the next pack are also the parents' favourite. The kids love them, but the parents love them more. I'll tell you why. What happens all the time when you get pen on the kids' hands, clothes, wallpaper, carpets, cars? Now, these are all washable, these pens, so you can put anything that comes on your clothes in the washing machine, no problem. But you can't put the sofa in the washing machine. The magic pen makes them disappear. So completely and utterly mess-free. But this means we can do some of the best arts and crafts effects ever.
I think this is my favourite now. This is
now watch this. We're going to do a bit of a background, and we're going to do an effect called silhouetting. So when you go over with your magic pen, you're actually taking the colour away. So if you want to draw a snowman and add the snow, you can do it. But for school projects, you can just tidy up the edges, get rid of mistakes. These are absolutely incredible. But the best thing happens when we start to mix these colours together. So I'm going to start with the pen that changes colour, and what we're going to do is draw a load of lines. Then we're going to take one of the pens that vanishes colour, and we're just going to fill in the gaps in between. Now I want you to watch carefully, because this is one of the coolest graphics effects that you could ever create. This is something the kids can do on all their schoolwork, you can do on your card making. When you go over with a magic pen, watch this. perfect 3D graphics.
Brilliant.
Every single time. Now, we're going to make it even better. So all we do is we take a pen that vanishes and we go over the top. It gives that silhouette. So it jumps out into 3D the instant you touch the page.
I bet adults like this as well, don't they?
Now, the last pack is really magical. Now, this pack you are going to love. So with these, we have a special colour. So what we're going to do is draw something nice and bright. A big, bright, say, green sun. It could be a star, a picture, a drawing. We want to make it brighter. So let's add some pink to make it even brighter. Now, if this was a normal felt tip pen and you wanted to put a background in, you'd now be carefully going around the edges, spending hours going, watch, straight over the top. So you can now do space scenes, pictures, graphics, drawing, decorating, all your card making in seconds with your magic pens. Now, as a set, they mix together to create the most amazing effects, and you're going to create new stuff all the time. So let's pick another colour. I'm going to now use a little bit of black, Charlie. Here is something you can do with the kids. Take the magic pen over your finger and rub out your thumbprint.
Right.
Put it onto the page.
No.
Look at how that effect comes out. Imagine doing this for all your science.
This is fantastic.
Imagine doing this for all your drawing. Look, I can draw the ears, I can draw a mouth, and yeah, that looks quite cool. Look at that. You can do whatever you like to do with these magic pens. Now remember, every pen changes colour. Every pen creates a brilliant effect. So whatever you're drawing, whatever you're creating, with the touch of the magic pen, you are producing brilliant arts and crafts.
Oh, honestly, Richard, this is, you're right, the ultimate gift for kids, isn't it? So I can imagine maybe after a Sunday lunch, the family's gathered around the table, get these out. They're going to adore them, they really are. You know what, you can have a twin pack, you can have a single pack. If you want a single pack, it's on the side of your screen. If you want to double, even better value, it's under the You May Like there. The easy way to shop for these is on the website, shopontv.co.uk. And if you're spending more than £30, you can spread the cost, which of course the twin pack will be. So yeah, use PayPal, Pay in 3. I need to see more of this. Go on, Richard.
Now remember, just so you know, these pens are made in Italy. We use Italian inks. They last twice as long as a normal felt tip pen.
It's good quality,
They're absolutely brilliant. So remember, we're going to use one colour. We're going to use two. I'll tell you what, do you want to pick a colour? Got some blue, some purple.
Let's do the purple, actually.
Purple, so let's go for the purple. Now remember, the way these magic pens work, and always the end is locked on. So even if you mix up the lids, you always know that that's a colour changer because of the end here. And the magic pen does the magic for you from the middle to the end. So when we go over the red becomes yellow, the blue, green becomes blue, and that purple that beautiful pink
know what the colour's going to change
every single time. Now remember, for those secret messages, you can write whatever you like and no one can see it. Secret spy writing. But all you do is pick a colour and go over the top. So let's maybe do.
So if your children are practising their handwriting, this is going to make that job way more fun. Homework and so on.
Doing the maths, doing the additions, this does it all. But here is where it's clever. Remember, it doesn't matter if the kids get the pen on the clothes, on your sofa, on the wallpaper, on the car. It does not make a difference, because when you're using those erasable ones, yes, they're washable, but now they're completely vanishable. So they come off your skin, they come off your clothes, they come off the table, they come off the wallpaper, and of course they then come off the paper. So whatever you're drawing, whatever you're creating, the magic that you can do, the 3D writing, the graphics and drawings is absolutely incredible.
Sure, they're really creative tools, aren't they? And you're going to experience different colour combinations that become perhaps your favourite. Well, this is yes for your kids. These are amazing gifts. Have you got birthdays coming up? Get one of these packed away, wrapped up, ready to give to them. If you want a pack of one, then go for it. If you want a twin pack, it's just under the You May Likes. Once again, you can go on the website, shopontv.co.uk, or give us a call. It's 03333 241 241. So anyone can have a go on this, Richard.
Anyone can do it. 3D writing at the touch of the pen. You create the graphics, you create the drawings, and everything for kids to be creative, have fun, decorate their schoolwork, sort out the summer holidays, sort out the Christmas, sort out whenever there's a holiday or a birthday. They're great.
I can see why this is going to be one of your favourites and one of yours. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. You can have so much fun with these, I've got to say. What a brilliant present for Easter. I can imagine a Sunday lunch, or maybe every single Sunday with the family. You can get the pens out, you can have great fun with those. Right, OK, now the magic pens, usually £22.99. That's brilliant, but you get your 10% off those too. This is all about spring deals here on Shop on TV. So the price actually lowers to £20.69. That's for the single pack. Perhaps you like the double pack. If you've got twins, father, mum, father, sister, whatever, niece, I could reel off loads of things. But anyway, right, £38.99. That's a brilliant deal anyway, but it lowers to £35.09. So there you go. It's 633-369. But if you go to the website, you'll click on deals and you'll see them all there. You can't miss them. If you want to call us, you can do. It's 03333 241 241. But the quickest way, folks, is on the website, shopontv.co.uk. Just a quick shout out to all of our returning customers. Thanks very much indeed. And also to all of our new customers today. Thanks so much for flicking on. Many new customers. My name is Charlie. We're live on ITV1 on STV every single day. Every single day. Oh, from collagen to vacuums to cooking programs to all sorts. We've got so much. So that's midnight or shortly after the last programme until 3 a.m. every single day. So guys, thanks very much indeed. Right, okay, this show really is all about the drones. Now, we love the drones. You absolutely love them. Let's read some reviews that you sent in. This is from Chris. Now, this is the GX Pro. Awesome bit of kit. Fly out the box in 20 seconds. Price was great for all of the attributes that this drone has. Seriously, folks, take it from Chris. It's an absolute bargain. Ray was in touch, who bought this drone, the GX Pro. Great little drone, easy to fly. Worth getting the extra batteries for the price, can't be beaten. In fact, if you are buying extra batteries, you can get 10% off them. You get 3 in the bundle anyway. This is the mega bundle. Right, so we love it. You guys have taken the time to write in to say how much they love this. Now, there's a lot to take in. It comes with instructions, but it's also worth remembering. If you go to the website, if you scroll down on here, you will see YouTube videos with Richard, which is just going to explain how to set up. So once you click on the actual product, then you'll go down to the screen and you can click on the link there and it takes you to this page with all the YouTube channels. And how to set up, how to get going. So if you're buying this for someone as a present, you can even send them this, tell them about this link. But folks, to be honest, it's so easy. These drones, they are absolutely perfect for beginners. And if you're going to be buying a drone for someone, you want to make sure they're going to get on okay with it. Well, it's got self-hover. So when you're not even pressing anything, it holds itself in mid-air. So you're always in control. You always feel you got control of this. Auto land, also the take off and all the rest of it. It could be the only drone that you'll need to buy. This is, right, now that's the GX Pro. We've also got, right, how have we got it? Right, we've got twice as many people online trying to order this than the stock available. It's getting tense now. We've got a few left to go round. If it's the next few people to click check out. Why is this so busy? Well, you've got the GPS built in. You're going to get 2 batteries. It comes with a case. But this is a 24-hour deal. And you're going to get that 10% off. So actually, you're not going to be paying that. It's £233.99. When you go to your basket, you'll see the discount automatically applied. But well done if you've got that. Get that checked out. Love that GPS. But let's go back to the non-GPS, which is the GX Pro. The price reflects that. If this is a bit more than your budget, this could still, folks, it could still be the only drone you'll need to buy. £179.99 is an absolute bargain. This is the bundle that we had around Christmas time. We didn't think we could get it back, but Richard's made it happen. You're going to get 2 batteries, well, 3 batteries, but 2 of them are free. They're thrown in. And of course, you get your 10% off. So the price once again here lowers to £161.99. It is a bargain. And even with your 10% off, you can still spread that cost interest free using PayPal paying for it. Right, okay, if you've just joined us, let's recap this. So why would we go for this then? Why the GX Pro then, Richard?
Okay, this is honestly an incredible drone. This is the drone that can get you started in the amazing flying field, filming, making memories, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. This drone will allow you to do it. It is a drone that in the high street street, you'd probably be paying 3 times the money for, and you get all the features: auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera direct to the screen of your phone. That's all included in your GX Pro, built by us exclusively for you. No other shop, no other retailer, just ITV and STV, and this is your drone. But now we've added the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, normally 700 to 800 quid. It is in your GX Pro. We built it in for you. So 2 cameras means 2 angles, 2 shots, 2 ways of filming in your drone. And then we changed the lens to a gesture control lens. This lens recognizes you. Recognizes your face V sign, takes a photo, hand up, hand down, starts and stops a video. But say Grandad wants to go. Say someone who can't use the controller, doesn't want to use the phone. This drone can track the palm of your hand, locks onto your hand. When you move your hand left and right, the drone will follow you, filming as it flies. So even the basic beginner, someone who's never touched a drone before, can fly and learn it. And pièce de résistance, follow me, built in. So recognizes you. You can now walk the dog and the drone will follow you. Skiing, out with your friends and family. Getting on a canoe, the drone will fly and film as it goes in a GX Pro tonight under 163 quid. Why? You're going to get 10% off the best price we've ever done, and this is the mega bundle. So not done since Christmas. We're going to give you 2 extra batches for nothing National 03, tripling your flight time. But here's the thing, hand on heart, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. The technology we've created in our drones has made us, we believe, now the biggest retailer of drones in this country. A drone that whoever you are can fly it instantly. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and is an unbelievable flyer. Let me tell you. Full size, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. A drone you can knock, bash, smash and hit, and it keeps coming back for more. In fact, we've got people, and we'll show some reviews later, with £1,000 drones at home who've bought the GX Pro, not to give to the kids, to do their close-up shots with, because they don't trust their £1,000 drone to do it. But the GX Pro, yes, they do. But the real magic is there. That is an HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones got HD cameras. You're normally popping out a memory card, putting in a laptop, PC, forget it. This live streams to the screen of your phone. Now, both our drones work with any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean and up. If you've got an Android phone, they do recommend you turn off the mobile signal just using the Wi-Fi, so you can't answer the phone while you're flying, but we explain all that on our website. Live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. What the drone sees live, you see live. Charlie, Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it. Zoom this to your friends and family. I am hearing how many of you are putting the GX Pro in your basket. Thank you so much. This is the best value, the best bundle, and tonight with 10% off, the best price we've ever bought it to TV, and this is the best-selling drone we've ever had on TV, so you are getting a real deal, a real bargain. But let me tell you, if this was a pro-level drone in the high streets with all the features this has got, 1 angle, 1 shot, 1 direction from the lens. Because at this price, double this price, even triple this price, your lens will be fixed. No movement, fixed angle lens. But we've added an electronic gimbal. Now, what does that mean? At the touch of a button, you can change the angle of the shot while the drone is mid-air 120 meters away. So if that bird suddenly flies out the tree, you catch that magic moment. If the kids suddenly come out of the house and start playing football in the garden, you can film them like the FA Cup final. Over your friend's wedding venue. Maybe you're just checking the gutters, you know, checking how many leaves are up there. You need to clean them out. You can check that with your drone, or just every one of your friends and family all waving up, saying hello. It will take still photography and video, and there's a 50 times digital zoom on there too. But look, the real magic is how it flies. Now, here is the thing. If you're a beginner, you've never flown a drone before, this is perfect for you. If you're a pro that wants to get to the level of filming the TikToks, the Instagrams, memories of your friends and family, this is for you. But if you've tried a drone, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, couldn't control it, this drone is different, and I'll tell you why. 1 finger, 1 button, 3, 2, 1, boom, you've just learnt to fly. Out the box in 20 seconds, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. Now, have you ever seen a drone that stable in any shop or retailer? No, because they can't do it. Indoors, the same level of stability you'd find outside with a GPS on a drone that you can fly even if you're not touching it. Now, let me prove to you the stability. Now, I apologise to every shop or retailer because their drones in their stores can't do it. Hands off the controller. I'm presenting to you a drone without touching it, without trying to keep it steady. It's doing it for me. Altitude lock, The drone knows its height in the air. If the wind knocks it, remembers its height, auto-corrects. But even if you knock the angle, it auto-corrects the angle. But the real magic is a second camera facing down. Now, this is why it's different to any other shop or retailer. It allows you not just to keep the stability indoors, but now looking onto the palm of your hand, you can fly it like Harry Potter. So even a beginner who's never flown a drone before can now fly, tracking the palm of their hand. Now, oh man, let me get this drone and get it back in the air. Now you can knock it, bash it, hit it and smash it, and it will keep on flying. Out the box, 20 seconds, this thing allows you to do it. Now we're in the air, let's talk about how easy it is to fly. Speed number 1 is nice and steady up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning, Charlie. Speed number 2 doubles the speed. So we are now an intermediate drone. You haven't had to buy a new drone, buy a new camera. You're never going to break it if you knock it. You're not going to damage it if you smash it. We have built this drone to be able to fly by a beginner as much as it is by a pro. But let's have a look at the camera on board, because this is where the magic happens. Here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. But Charlie, I'm not on a £10,000 studio camera. I'm on GX Pro Cam. V-sign recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, the memory's already in my phone. Hand up starts a video. Hand down stops a video. The drone recognises me. It allows me to film instantly, but not on one camera. What makes this drone special? What makes it different, Charlie? You are on camera number 1. I, give it a click, are on camera number 2. But we can also bring in a third from my mobile phone. That's the blogging shot, top left. 3 shots in 1, you on camera 1, me on camera 2. Blogging shot on 3. 3 shots in 1, straight to the photo book of your phone. So now you can edit it. Now you can make movies with it. You can use it instantly. But I want to teach you something about the proportional control. Why is it so easy to use? When you let go of the control stick, the drone has a brake. It stops dead. The problem with normal drones is they will carry on to the right or carry on to the left. You let go, proportional control. What if you're flying towards that tree, lake, river, and you panic? Press a button, auto returns. You're not going to lose it. You're not going to damage it. It's all in the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds, even when you're on pro level flying. 25 meters, football pitch distance in 25 seconds. This is a pro level flyer too. No license needed, no registration, no fees needed to be added. It is out the box, ready to fly, hands-free. One finger, one button. That is all you're going to need to learn to fly it with the altitude lock, with the angle lock. This thing is incredible, but you don't also need to be a pro just using the controller. Because for the first time ever, and at a price that is probably a third of the price of a similar drone on the high street, controller off, you can now fly just from the screen of your mobile phone. Now the wire is just so I can show you the footage live on the studio. You don't need any wire whatsoever. The second your fingers touch the screen, control sticks appear. We are now flying from the app. The app is free. There's no in-app purchases. There's nothing to buy. And now I can lock it onto me. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, it will follow me, recognises me. Follow me is normally over £1,000 in a drone. It is in, Charlie, your GX Pro. So it's not just the easiest to fly drone we've ever created. It's also the most practical drone too. Folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. No 3-minute setup, missing that magic shot. Missing the moment that you got the drone out to film because it took so long to do, like other pro-level drones. No, 20 seconds out the box, ready to film, ready to fly. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of our GX Pro. To give you an idea, that's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone, take this with you everywhere you go. But tonight is about the deal. Why is this looking like the biggest, fastest selling drone show we have ever done? And by the way, it's March, and we have got the biggest show that we have done. Why? When we launched this drone, 250 quid drone alone. No extras, no extra bits. We didn't sell 1 or 2, 10 or 20, 100, 1,000, tens of thousands of our GX Pro, making us the biggest selling retailer of drones in the country. This one, the biggest selling drone we have ever brought to air. Tonight, mega bundle. We are throwing in 2 extra batteries for nothing niche, nil, zero free. Tripling the flight time, tripling the fun, tripling the excitement, on us. Our gift to you for supporting us on Shop on TV, for joining us every night from midnight till 3 to see the products. Going on our Freeview Channel 89, watching throughout the day, thank you. But we're not just going to give you the extra batteries. We are also tonight throwing in the storage case too, Charlie. So you now get the full protection, normally worth 40 quid. You wouldn't buy a mobile phone without protecting it with a screen protector or a case. Foam lined, space for the drone controller. Battery 1 we're going to give you for nothing. Battery 2 and 3 you are going to get for nothing. Normally worth over 60 quid for the two of them. We're going to give you this. This is the mega bundle. The ultimate set, the ultimate collection tonight at the best price we've ever done with that 10% off. Incredible. It is your chance, your time. Get it checked out. Make sure it's yours. And by the way, if you check out tonight, I post it to you this morning. This morning, you'll get it within 4 to 5 days. You'll have it before next weekend, filming, flying and having fun. If you decide to wait till tomorrow, number one, we may have no more stock. The mega bundle will go. That's a 24 hours. When the mega bundle's gone, you will just get the normal one battery. Then the 10% off added on. Make sure it's yours. Check it out. The incredible, the unbelievable GX Pro.
Joe, I'll never get bored of seeing this. It could honestly well be, folks, the only drone you'll need to buy. And I've had a go on these drones Richard brings to us. They're so easy to fly. Honestly, I can't describe it. If you've never flown a drone before, just try it. It's money well spent, because if this could be the start of a brand new passion, the start of a brand new hobby for you. As soon as you get that auto takeoff, as soon as you appreciate that auto hover from the get-go, you feel like you're in control. Right, let's see what you're getting home. This is the mega bundle. You may have seen this if you're a regular customer around Christmas time, and that was the special price, the Christmas kind of mega deal price at £179.99. But you're going to get that price. Get your 10% off. You're going to get the 3 batteries, the drone, the case, all together in the box to wrap up for presents, of course. We've reached another busy part of the show for this one. By the way, talking about prices briefly, it's already better than half price, already better than half price. And then you get an extra 10% off. You just happen to be buying your drone, the mega bundle, during the spring deals event we've got here on Shop on TV. I love it. Yeah, 10% off all of these deals, actually. So yeah, you do get 3 batteries in the bundle. If you want even more, then yeah, go for it. Fill your boots. But look, for £179.99, or no, £161.99. So when you add it to your basket, your 10% discount will be automatically applied. You haven't got to be a member or anything like that. You haven't got to type in a code. By the way, if you want to spread the cost interest-free on PayPal, your first payment, if you're using PayPal, it's going to be your first payment, Leslie, sorry, was that on PayPal? Yeah, right. £55.65 today. How about that? If you're choosing PayPal, paying 3. I absolutely love that. I can't believe I'm saying these prices. Do you know what? We've got lots of questions for Richard. We are live until 3 a.m. If you've got your own questions, it's studio@shopontv.co.uk. We've got questions, but briefly, reviews, because Rich and I love this. You have been absolutely adoring this. You love the GX Pro. Jodie and Ken, Shop on TV viewer, says, better quality. I bought my husband a drone for his birthday. Hello. For £980 with 1 camera, and he loves it. But he said the one on Shop on TV is selling better quality than his one. He feels gutted. He's sitting on the sofa right now, sad about the price we paid. He wishes we looked at the Shop on TV website first. Well, there you go. Thanks, Jodie and Ken, if you're still watching. Lawrence was in touch from Essex. Totally amazing. I have to say, to anyone thinking of getting a drone, that I bought the GX Pro. Oh, that was for the GPS one. And look, they're all the same build quality. We love the drone Richard brings to us. Also recommend getting extra batteries. You will totally love it. Yeah, we've got 10% off batteries today. Go for it. Right, okay, but when it comes to quality drones, yeah, I've always been impressed with these. You always feel like you're in control with these, Richard. It's important to mention.
Look, we get 5-star reviews for all our drones. And why? Because we build a drone that anyone can fly. That is the difference. That's what makes these special. You can knock them, bash them, smash them, hit them. They will come back for more. But the best thing is, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. That is what we do. When we plan a drone, when we build a drone, We don't want a drone that takes 3 weeks to learn. We want it out the box in 20 seconds, and we build to make sure that's the case. Even if you've never flown a drone before, even if you've tried a drone, it hit the ceiling, this is different. One finger, one button, you can fly.
I love that. It's such a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can do all sorts of funny things. By the way, when it comes to, if you do knock it on a wall, do you have to press reset or anything?
No, you should be able to fly it straight away, but basically, if you ever need to, turn it off, turn it back on again, and it will reset itself. It has an auto retrim, so it will automatically reset itself ready to fly, and that's why people with £1,000 drones at home buy the GX Pro to add to their collection. They use this when they're doing their close-up shots because they don't worry about damaging or breaking it, and it's still filming in HD.
That's a good point. Now, we get 3 batteries. How long does the battery last?
Each battery will last on this drone between 15 and 20 minutes per battery. Now, that's unbelievable. If you buy a drone on the high street, you can buy a drone like with 5-minute battery power. This is up to 20 minutes per battery, up to an hour's worth of flying with our mega bundle, where we're giving you 2 of those batteries for niche, nil, nothing, 0. They're in the bundle.
Well, do you know what? You can spend hundreds upon hundreds. We had a review saying someone saw a different drone elsewhere, £980, I think it was. Honestly, you really don't need to spend that sort of money, do you?
Absolutely not.
No. You've got the features in here where you expect to pay hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Well, like I said, this is already better than half price. We've bought this mega bundle back, and again, you're going to get your 10% off if you can check out your baskets. Have it on PayPal too. By the way, easy to fly. Agnes said the children love this drone, so easy for them to fly. How about that? We've got more reviews. Yeah, we recommend 14 years or older. Clicker Clark says, I like the name, first time user, and it's great. Works straight out of the box and easy to use. You know, when someone takes the time to message in, they are impressed. Philip Harris said, flies great and easy to control, film, take photos, another great purchase. Yes, record your memories. It's so important to record your memories. Whilst we've got this technology, let's take advantage of it. We talked about age groups there. We do recommend, 14 years old?
We say 14 years old and upwards if you've literally on their own, no adult supervising them. From 14 years old, you will fly out of the box in 20 seconds. I've got younger children in my family, and with me helping them, supporting them, you can go a little bit younger, but if they're going to be on their own, we say 14 years old and upwards.
I bet they're going to love it, aren't they? Oh, such a good feeling.
This is a family present. The flying is fun. The filming, the memories you make last forever, and that's why drones are so popular. That's why they're the biggest thing. That's why every children's list, every adult's list for this Easter will have somewhere on it a drone. I want to fly. And maybe you thought you could not afford it. Now you can. Maybe you thought they wouldn't be able to use it. Yes, they can, and that's what makes this drone
Is this
special.
for filming and taking photos, or just filming?
Photos, videos, 50 times digital zoom is in there as well. You can do all of it.
I love this. So it sends it to your phone.
Yes.
So you literally, you could be there, with your family on a beach, family holidays, and you could always frame it up because you use your phone to frame it.
You can, and then you can edit it. You can have it sent to TikTok while the drone is still flying because it's on your phone and the memory. But the best thing about this drone, for me, what is important, we have built it to the new Class Drone Zero toy category confirmed by the CAA. There is no license needed, no registration, no fee. They've confirmed it. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly. Now, there's only one rule when it comes to licensing for this drone.
Okay.
No license, no ID, no registration needed whatsoever. But if you're going to use the video that you film for commercial purposes, you're going to charge for it, you will need to go and get a license. You could put the video that you filmed all over the internet, 1 million people, 10 million people, 100 million people view it. You don't have to have a license at all, as long as you're not charging for that footage.
Oh, I see.
Now, I will get emails in, and I'm probably hearing in my ear, we've already had some. We always get the professional drone pilots right and say, he is wrong. If it has a camera, you need a license, you need an ID, and you need a registration. No, you don't. The legal text, let me just say it once so it's recorded on the show, CAP 1789A, Section 14, 5A Part 2, that will tell you why this drone needs no license, no registration, no fee. The simple terms are, we've built it to certain categories, certain conditions, to allow you to use it instantly.
So you got complete peace of mind right
100%.
there. You just get out of the box and just have fun with it. Right, imagine having a drone that's £179.99 that can do things that you would normally expect to pay hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds for. Well, I've got to say, folks, the usual price is good. You know, it's a good price, £364.99. But no, it's better than half price, £179.99, and you're getting 2 extra batteries. But you're not even paying that if you can get it this show. You're going to get that extra 10% off. Wow, that brings the total down to £161.99. Folks, that is extraordinary.
It is.
It's the best deal I've ever seen for the GX Pro. Guys, 275-793 is your item number. If you want to get yours, if you want to join all of the people up and down the country who are buying theirs, then add it to your basket and get them checked out. Right, that's the GX Pro.
Yeah.
Perhaps you've joined us and you're looking for a GPS. Right, well, we started looking at these just after midnight this morning. The GPS has been popular from the start, to be honest with you. Why do you think this has been such a storming success today, Richard?
Okay, there is genuinely no other GPS with the feature set that this drone has out there on the market at less than probably 3 times the price than we've got tonight.
Amazing.
Number one, this drone is built by us exclusively for you. This is the ultimate upgrade. And when I talk about the ultimate upgrade, we have upgraded everything here. Now, number one, the camera. It's a 1080p full HD camera, the same resolution as you watched in a cinema 4 or 5 years ago. You are now filming your own home memories in that quality. It's honestly incredible. But we've upgraded in other ways as well. Number one. Number two, we've got the brushless motors. This is a drone using brushless motors, the highest technology of motor that you can get. It gives it more speed, more control, more stability, and if the wind is blowing, the drone still stays perfectly steady and perfectly. It's like it slices through like a knife through butter. It's honestly incredible. But the real difference, this is a GPS drone. Now, if you don't know what GPS means and you at home don't know what it is, if you have a car, it has a sat nav. The sat nav tells you, using the satellites in the sky, where the car is, where you want to go to, and it shows you the route that you need to drive. But you need to drive it, not when it comes to a drone. You bring up the app is free, no in-app purchases, and you bring up a Google Earth. That's in there, it's ready to go, you don't have to pay for it, you don't have to, it's ready to use. You take your finger and you press, I want to fly over that tree. I want to fly over that building. I want to fly over the car park, and then I want it to land not near me, not close to me. I want it to land exactly 2 meters in front of my feet. And do you know what you have to do? Yeah. Press go.
Really?
The drone will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet.
So it returns automatically?
Automatically, even if it's running out of battery. It knows how much battery it's got. The batteries on this drone, by the way, last 40 minutes, up to 40 minutes per battery. But when it's coming to that last minute or two, it knows where you are. It will return itself back to you and land for you. So you're never going to lose it. The follow me on this drone is GPS follow me. Controller in your pocket. The drone, literally, you can follow you skiing. It will go down the slope as you go, filming and making those memories. Now, maybe this is for your Easter holiday. Maybe it's for your summer holiday. Maybe it's for making memories throughout the year. This drone is incredible. The price tonight, unbelievable. The best price we've ever done. And then add some more price reduction. It's crazy. Now, you're going to get 2 batteries in here, so you're going to get double the flight time. 80 minutes of battery flight time in this bundle. You're going to get the brand new controller with the LCD screen. So this is something you don't get on even the high street at the moment. So you get the flight characteristics to your phone, but now new ones to the screen in front of you while you're flying, allowing you to see all those flight characteristics while you're in the air. You're going to get the storage case as well. This is the ultimate GPS. This is the creme de la creme. This is the top that you can go. A 1080p brushless motored, full GPS integrated, LCD controlled screen drone for under. Now, it would be great if I was saying under 600 quid. Yeah. It's not. It's not even the $259.99 24-hour deal on the screen. You're going to get 10% off when you check out during our spring promotion, 234 quid. Now, there are so many more of you with it in your basket than we've got stock left. You have to check it out now. Check it out now to get the 24-hour deal. Check it out now to get the 10% further off it. This is unbelievable. I've never seen a show like it.
No, we're going to have people that miss out, so apologies in advance to you if you're going to miss out. If you've just joined us and you want one, if you're quick and you want the GPS, whilst it's a 24-hour deal, it's not going to last 24 hours, then check it into your basket and start checking out, folks.
Yeah.
When you go to check out, that's when you will see that 10% off automatically applied. So yeah, £233.99. That is a lot of drone for your money.
It is, and basically, Charlie, this will take you from the beginner, first time flying. Now, normally with a GPS drone, it will say not for beginners and only for people that are professional,
right,
and not for indoor use as well. Now, the reason why you only see the professionals with a GPS drone is it doesn't allow a beginner to fly it. This one does. That's the difference. That's why you've seen the brilliant reviews. We have added a second camera underneath this drone. The second camera not only gives you a shot of a second camera, but it allows, as a beginner, the drone to recognise the floor, take a picture and hold itself still. So for the first time with a GPS drone, you get a GPS level of stability inside without using the satellites. So you can literally one finger learn how to fly it from the palm of your hand as a beginner, and then when you are ready, take it outside as then the pro, click the button, the satellites beam in, you have the best of both worlds. Two technologies in one, genuinely taking you from someone who's never flown a drone before through to beginner, pro, intermediate, go to the highest level and then take you to the hobbyist level, the prosumer level. So you're now filming the full 1080p, the best social media, the best videos, the best memories, and the best drone out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly, and no license or registration or fee needed.
So therefore, this could honestly well be, folks, the only drone
you will ever need.
You'll need to buy. And I love the fact, so you're going to be filming in full HD, your photos, and it's stored on your phone.
It is.
So there's no memory cards needed or anything like that?
Normally with a drone, you have to pop out a memory card, put in your laptop, PC, games console. Do you know when you first see the footage? When you take the memory card out and put it in, that means no one's got any heads because the drone was too low. Or you've chopped everyone's legs off. You missed what you wanted. This, you get to see it as you're recording it, straight into your phone as it's being filmed. It is the ultimate. It is the best. Tonight, it's at the best price we've ever done. I've never seen these drones go into people's baskets as quick as they have. Check it out. Make sure it's yours. If you want to, you can ring up our call centre. If you want to check it out online, it's probably the easiest because so many of you are doing it now. The stock was what we expected to last for 3 shows. 3 shows? We're on one show, and it's pretty much in everyone's basket now.
Well, do you know what? Maybe you have a son or daughter. Maybe they aspire to be a photographer. They want to get into photography or even filmmaking. Honestly, to use your phone as like a viewfinder, to watch it fly around, that's going to be an absolute joy. This could honestly, folks, be the start of a brand new hobby. Do not miss out on this. And it's down to the next few people to click check out. I'm not kidding. We've got through so much stock. £259.99, that's a bargain. But now, because you so happen to tune in on ITV1, on STV, whilst it's the spring deals, you're going to get an extra 10% off. I can't believe it. 044297. Now, we talked about flying and safety and so on. If you're unsure where that stands, if you're unsure how to fly safely, it's so simple. You just got to check out the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
John, when you get this home, let us know how you get on with it. Thanks so much for all your reviews and for everyone who's just checked out. Thanks to our returning customers, and we've got a lot of brand new customers today. Thanks so much. And don't forget, we're here every single day on ITV1 and STV. So join us here on Shop on TV. My name's Charlie. You're going to see experts like Richard, so many guests, so many amazing presenters too. So every single day, or midnight or shortly afterwards, until 3 a.m. So thanks so much for all your support. But folks, rest assured, if you've been on the fence, if you've been shopping around looking for drones, then get this one. Not only because it's a 24-hour deal, you're saving a lot of money, you're going to get, and on top of that, that additional 10% off. It's brilliant. So there you go, 044297. Right, should go back to Richard, because we want to see some more of this. Right, Richard, so we're looking at the GPS.
We are. We've got a few of these left and you need to make sure they're yours. This is a GPS drone, so this is the highest of the high. Our Ultimate Pro GPS Plus is the creme de la creme. It's the equivalent of a drone on the high street, but a third of the price for the same number of features. This is incredible. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and why this, for the first time ever, is a GPS that you as a beginner can use from beginner, intermediate to pro, and pro then through to consumer level. Just so you know, upgraded camera, full 1080p, full HD camera on board, brushless motors on there. That is the highest level of motors that you can get in any drone. We have built it into our Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. You've got the LCD controller. If you have a look at my controller, we've got flight control for my phone and the LCD controls giving me all the battery life and all the information that you don't even get on the high street yet. That's built into here too. But look, let me take it into the air. Let me talk you around it, why this is the #1, the best 2-camera electronic gimbaled GPS drone. Now, #1, we're talking about a full-size GPS drone here. So it's not like a little pocket thing. This is full-size expanded, fully folding, full speed, full fun, full excitement, full magic, full GPS, and flexible blades. So you can use this instantly out the box without worrying that you're going to damage or smash or break those blades. But the real magic is there. That is your 1080p camera live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you see live, and you are making memories. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You could literally have a memory up on the internet, on TikTok, gathering likes before you've even landed your drone. But if this was a drone on the high street, 600 quid. One angle, one shot, one direction. And by the way, there is a famous retailer. Do you know the one that used to have the big catalogue that's now in the supermarket? You have to go and get this. They've got a drone at the moment at £600. Their best selling, the lowest price GPS that they've got, it has half the features that this one has at 600 quid. But anyway, let's have a look at one of the features that is different that we've added that you won't find on the high street at anywhere close to this price. #1, we've added an electronic gimbal. Now there's a little scroller on the controller that allows you to change the angle of shot while you're flying. So whatever angle that you want from that camera, it literally changes the angle while you're in the air. So if the bird flies out the tree, you catch that magic shot of the bird flying underneath. Or the kids playing football in the park, film like the FA Cup final from 120 metres in the air. Over your friend's wedding venue, that shot that was going to cost them a videographer over £1,000, you can do it out the box in 20 seconds, even if you've never flown a drone before. And that's the magic of the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. But look, we've looked at the camera, we've looked at the way you can use it. Now let's look at how you fly it. Now, you don't need to be a pro. You don't have to learn the control sticks. You don't have to stabilize it. This drone will do the hard work for you. You pull the controllers down to release the blades, and then one finger in the air. This drone is unbelievable. Now, I want you to look at the stability of this drone. And how can I prove it? Hands off the controller. This drone is the most stable indoor flyer we have ever done. This is called altitude lock. It knows its height in the air. Now, listen to those brushless motored blades on my microphone. There is no other drone like that as the normal price or anywhere close. You've got the second camera underneath allowing you to fly this drone like Harry Potter, Charlie. So literally locks onto you and allows you to fly it tracking the palm of your hand. So as a beginner, you can learn to fly. Grandad can use this drone. But now it's in the air, let's have a look at the camera, because this we use in the studio. We use HD cameras, but I'm not using an HD camera right now. I'm filming direct from the screen of the drone. Now look, we have an electronic gimbal here that allows us to change the angle. V sign takes a photo. 3, 2, 1, boom, directly into my mobile phone. Hand up starts the video, it recognises me. Hand down stops the video, recognises me. But Charlie, we're not talking about one camera here. What makes this drone unbelievable, now that's the stability without me needing the controller. I'm not touching it, it literally will just sit there locking on. But with the click of a button, I can now add the down cam. So it switches to now me filming underneath. So we've got the camera at the top for a forward cam. We've got the down cam, which can film me over 120 meters in the air. This thing is unbelievable. I can bring in my mobile phone as well. So if I want to shoot from my mobile phone, so I've got a forward shot, a down shot, and then I've got my mobile phone blogging shot, this drone can do it. It is unbelievable. But let's look how easy this drone is to fly. Now, if you're a beginner, out the box, 20 seconds, you can learn to fly it. Now, it's what's called proportional control. So when you let go of the control stick, the drone stops because it has like a brake. Now, this is the difference to a traditional drone. When you normally will fly to the right, it will carry on drifting, smash into the wall. This stops itself. So as a beginner, out the box, 20 seconds, you can learn to fly. Give it a click, doubles the speed. So we have now doubled it. We're now an intermediate drone. Over the park, maybe higher than the window, the buildings, higher than the trees. You don't need to upgrade it, upgrade the motors, upgrade the camera, because it's in the same drone you learnt, Charlie, out the box in 20 seconds with. The drone works with you. It upgrades with you. Give it another click. We now go into your full speed mode. So beginner, intermediate, pro. You've got the speed, you've got the control, you've got a drone that will go to a football pitch in 12.5 seconds. This thing is incredible. Now, you now have a drone that you don't even need the controller for, because we can turn the controller off and we can now fly from the screen of the mobile phone. The app is free, no in-app purchases. By pressing the button, 2 control sticks appear. That allows me to now fly this drone just from the app. Now, the wire is just so I can show it to you live in the studio. Then it locks onto me. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, an indoor follow me and an outdoor GPS follow me, which can follow you going down a ski slope, can follow you skiing, out with your friends and family. It folds up, Charlie, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. It is the biggest selling drone we've had this year so far. This show has gone absolutely crazy. It's because of the price. You're having a GPS fully integrated 1080p brushless motor drone at under 234 quid. Never heard of. That price on the screen, $259.99. When you put it into your basket in the checkout, it will drop by 10%. That is our spring sale. Now, let me explain. I want to show you what GPS is all about. Now, with this drone, by the way, we're giving you an extra battery for free, nil, nothing, zero, so you get 80 minutes of flight time. Just so you know as well, we're also throwing in the storage case, normally worth 40 quid. So this will allow you space for the drone, the controller, battery 1, and the second battery inside there too. So it's fully protected and ready to go. But let me show you the app, because it's the app that's important. Oh, by the way, if you want to see the footage, we're going to show you footage from this drone in a minute, so you can see the quality of what you're going to be able to film. Now, number one, how many features that you get. So let's bring this up. You get loads of features in here, and some of these expand into even more features. One of them, surround, allows you to fly the drone up, have it turn to face you and do a full 360 video. If you've been on Instagram and YouTube and you've seen those ones around the church spire, around the person standing in the middle of the field, out from the cliffs over the sea and back again, that's surround, it's in this drone. But then we're going to click on here and bring up our GPS. Now look, we're in the studio here in Covent Garden, but the drone knows where it is because the satellites have locked it in place. Now I can then press this button and it overlays a Google Earth. You do this in your garden, in your town, in your home, on your holiday, and you can choose with your finger to fly the drone over that tree, over the building, over the car park, and then land not near you, not close to you, exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. Press go. Flies to 1, flies to 2, flies to 3, flies to 4, then lands exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. Full GPS integrated, a drone that will grow with you from beginner to intermediate, intermediate to pro, from pro to prosumer level, filming the ultimate TikToks, the ultimate videos, and every one of those is a memory that you record for your friends and family around the world while you are flying. The ultimate drone, the ultimate fun. This thing is incredible. Be quick. Make sure it's yours. The best price we've ever done. I don't think ever repeatable, because I don't think the spring 10% off, we even expected it. We did a 24-hour deal taking this from its normal price down to 180 down to 250 odd quid, 259.99. Then with 10% off, under 234 quid. Check this out. Ring up your friends. Wake them up tonight. Go, oh my word. You know you wanted that GPS drone on the high street, 5, 6, 7, 800 quid. Wake them up now. Check out Shop on TV, because this drone is unbelievable. Your chance, your time, your way to do it. The second camera underneath, called optical flow, allowing a beginner to fly even indoors, unheard of on a normal GPS drone, but you can. 2 technologies in one drone. Unbelievable. Make sure you've got it next weekend, flying and filming, because I will post it this morning. I will go to bed and wake up at 9 o'clock and start posting them out. Your chance to get it. Make sure you're ordering the ones from our live page with the deals on them. Make sure it's yours and enjoy.
Well, Richard, you're lovely stuff. I never get tired of seeing these drones. Do you know what? I've done a lot of shows with Richard. This is going to go down, this show, in Shop on TV history with drones. I've got to say, this is one of the busiest shows we've had with these deals. Do you know what? When it comes to getting that 10% off, it becomes the best deal we've ever had. Let's see what you're getting home. This is the one Richard was just flying. So you're going to get the actual drone, of course, itself. It folds down, and look how snug it fits in the actual case. So great for travelling around with. You're going to get your 2 batteries, and you're going to get your controller there, all in the zip-up case, and it comes in the box. If you're thinking of wrapping it up for presents, then absolutely go for it. Present for yourself. Honestly, I bought my nephew his first drone a while ago. Take it from me, it's a good feeling. I've got another one from him for his birthday, which is actually on Monday. I can't believe it. It's getting a bit older, obviously. But honestly, the feeling of looking forward, he's not watching, honestly, he'll be fast asleep. He should be. But honestly, take it from me, the feeling of buying a family member's first drone is a wonderful thing. I was a hero uncle. I really was. It's wonderful. Honestly, I couldn't wait to give it to him all day. I couldn't wait. It is a brilliant feeling. It's one of those things that people just love. When you say the word drone, people get really excited. There are lots out there, and you can spend hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds. You just don't have to. In fact, with the features here for a GPS drone, for £439.99 is an absolute bargain. That would be brilliant. But now it's £259.90. I would say that's a bargain, which it is. It's a 24-hour deal, but you're going to get an additional 10% off. If you're buying that, if you know you want it, if you can get it now, you're going to get that extra 10% off, and you will see that applied automatically when you go to checkout. So the easiest way to shop for this, and maybe you've never bought anything from us before. In fact, we've had a lot of new customers tonight especially, so thanks very much indeed, folks, wherever you're watching from. The easiest way to shop is go to www.shopontv.co.uk. You click on live deals, and then you'll see it just below there. So here we go. Click on that live deals, scroll down. I wouldn't search drones because there are other bundles. We're focusing on these ones because these are on the discount. These are on the special offer. Right, so there's your GPS right there. Click Add to Basket, and then when you go to Basket, you will see that drone reduced to £233.99. I have to check that in my head when I say it. I still can't believe I'm saying that. That becomes, folks, the best deal we have ever offered on this drone on Shop on TV. I can't believe that deal. Now, if you're wondering how to get set up, how to, get started, well, these are always going to be on the website. So when you click onto the product page on the actual drone, scroll down, you'll see all these videos there. They're going to stay there too. So you've always got that guidance. And if you're going to be sending this to someone, maybe it's their birthday in a few months, a few weeks, you may have forgot some details, they're always going to be there for you, okay? Right, 044-297, that's for the GPS. We've still got more people trying to buy this than available stock. We've had a lot of people check out. I would not hang around much further. Look, you're going to look back and remember this day. You got a drone, not only as a cheeky 24-hour deal, you got it during the spring deals. You get an extra 10% off. Do not miss out on that. Right. So that's the GPS. We've also got a non-GPS drone. So obviously it depends on budgets. GPS, you can use Google Earth to set flight paths and things. That's a wonderful thing indeed. However, maybe you don't need that. For £179.99, you can get a drone which also has similar features, minus the GPS, and this could still be the only drone you'll need to buy. It's great for beginners, but it can go quick. It doesn't hang around, this thing, but you're always in control. You've still got auto land, auto takeoff. You've still got that auto hover, so it's always so stable. You always feel like you're flying the drone. It's not flying itself, and that's a big thing, of course. You're still going to film, take photographs in HD that sends it directly to your phone, and you've still got things like Follow Me, so you can use it for walks, for family holidays, for recording memories and all the rest of it. So it really could be the only one you'll need to buy. And talk about the usual price first of all, actually, £364.99. That's a bargain. For a drone of this calibre, £179.99 is an absolute bargain, and that's for the mega bundle. This is the bundle we had around Christmas time. You get 3 batteries in total, normally 1, but you get 2 thrown in for free. Now, I'm not going to stop there with the price. Already that's been flying out. This has been a very, very popular bundle, one of the best-selling drone bundles we've ever offered. This is also on the offer that you get 10% off. This is also in our spring deals. So it'll lower us to £161.99. Absolutely grab it. I may not be, I doubt I may not be ever stood here ever saying that you can get this particular bundle for £161.99. Do not miss out on this. Save money when you can. You don't need to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and you don't need to spend £179.99. Get that bargain. And once again, when you go to checkout, you'll see that 10% off automatically taken off there. Right, okay. We love this. You can tell from my passion, I love it. Julie loves this. Right, strap yourselves in, pour yourself a drink. But, right, my challenge is to read this by 3 a.m. Right, Julie says, wow, cool bit of kit, came and quit. Looks great and really impressed how easy I have to fly, I've found to fly it. In the past, I've struggled with drones and I've always found them really unsteady and hard to keep from crashing. But this one has been different. Whatever it's doing, it's to keep itself hovering on its own is great. And the button for going up and down on its own makes it so much easier. The only real setup was downloading the app, and that was standard. And I have already filmed some great little clips around the house and the garden. Haven't tried all its functions yet, but have done a few flips and they were easy. Tried the V sign for a picture and it worked, and about to have a go using the second camera. Yes, you got 2 cameras on this, of course. It looked great on the show, and sometimes you worry if it'll be the same when you get one, but so far so good. I love it. I am no professional, but it makes me look like one. How about that? Also came really quickly, and with the case too. It was good value. Julie, where do we start? Thank you so much for that review. Look, people love this. I could spend so long reading reviews out to you, but we haven't got time. Right, if you do have any questions, though, about any of these drones, send us an email to studio@shopontv.co.uk. Whilst we've got Richard here, then we can answer them for you. Right. Now, we've had, speaking of questions, Richard. Yes. Melena has been in touch saying, what was it? Oh, I'm blushing. Your presenters are very nice. Are they married? I am a taken man. I'm not married, I'm a taken man. And we're not married either.
I am a taken man, and I am married.
Well, there we go. We've disappointed Melina.
I have. And there was someone, I think it was David, asked on our GPS drone or on either drones, do they have a camera that can move at the front? They both have electronic gimbal. So yeah, from the controller, while the drone is in the air, you can change the angle of that front camera. That's what makes this honestly an incredible drone. Both of them have it. Both of them. It's normally 160 quid for that electronic gimbal.
Yeah, I bet.
We've built it in exclusively for STV and ITV into both those 2 drones, the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus and our GX Pro.
Honestly, I don't know how you do it, honestly. To get drones with those sort of features, honestly, folks, it doesn't take much research to know they are brilliant deals. Right, now, we're going back to drones shortly, but we're going to have a look at these. Now, this is also on the spring deals. Now, normally for one of these, £18.99. As the bundle price, it actually works out to be £11.66 each. However, because you're going to get your extra 10% off, it's £10.49 a piece. Right, £10.49. If you're wondering how to get the 10% off, add it to your basket and then just go to checkout. We apply it automatically. Right, Richard, why do we love these?
Okay, this is a flexible storage solution you can use anywhere around your home to tidy, organise and declutter. Now look, this is full size. They fold down completely flat, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But these are brilliant for sorting out and tidying your home. Now, number one, you're very, very lightweight. Lightweight, but super strong. So inside, you have a 4mm steel frame. Now, that makes them double the strength of a plastic storage box. You're not going to break it, you're not going to damage it, and you can stack 14 kilograms of weight inside it and stack them up 4 high. Now, you have a zipper at the top, which allows you to put your clothes inside. Maybe it's your winter clothes in the summer, summer clothes in the winter. Maybe it's the kids' toys.
Yeah.
Maybe you're tidying up the piles of papers in the corner, your passports, whatever you want to put inside it. Because the material is waterproof, dustproof, and breathable. So now, for the first time ever, whatever you put inside here, whether you put it in the musty loft, musty garage, comes out smelling as good as it was when it went in. So you've got all that protection. Now, you've got a zipper at the front for loading it, but you've also got a zipper at the front here for giving access to it. Now, you've got your porthole windows so you can see what's inside them all the time. By the way, there's also another window on the side. So whatever's inside here, you've got access to see it. But now you can take out what you want without downloading the stack, because you can have these stacked up to 4 high. So super strength, super lightweight storage that you can fold flat anywhere around your home, and that's the magic. When you're not using them, unlike plastic storage boxes, you just fold them
This is the
away
big one for me.
flat.
Love
So
that.
it literally folds away. Take them with you everywhere you go. Maybe one's in the back of the car. Maybe they're hidden behind the bed. Anytime you need them, all you do is fold that metal frame down. That gives you that full strength and stability. Load them up with all your winter clothes in the summer, your summer dresses in the winter, the toys, the gadgets. Maybe you're putting in all the kids' keepsakes, you know, like the lock of hair or that first shoe. And it allows you to store it anywhere you like. Now, you can stack them up to 4 high, so use them as a shelving solution. Look, messy wardrobes sorted in seconds. You are tidying, organising and decluttering using a storage box that doesn't take up space, that hides away when you're not using it, that is stronger than a plastic storage box, allowing you to use them whenever you want to. But it's how much, Charlie, you can fit inside one of these storage boxes. Now, that is so much. This is 66 litres worth of storage.
You can pack it in, can't you?
This is one of the boxes that we actually have at home in our house. So let me show you.
By the way, that
Inside here-
GPS, sorry, Richard, you need to check out. It's about to go. Guys, well done if you got that GPS, my word. Sorry, Richard.
It is. Look, whenever we come to something else, that's when you check out the baskets. So it's gone crazy. Now, look, this is the winter coats box that we have in our house. Maybe it's for your shoes. Maybe it's for your winter coats. Maybe this is for your bedding inside here. But how much do you fit in a 66-litre storage box to organise and declutter? We've got one of my family's big, heavy duffel coats, 2 of them, puffer jackets, 3 of them.
There's a hole in that table.
4 of them, 5 of them.
Come on.
6 of them, 7 of them, 8 big puffer jackets stored inside that 66 litre. Now remember, look, I'm just going to put these to the side here just for a second. When you're not using the storage boxes, remember, all you need to do is to fold them flat. You've got the full structure, full weight storage to take with you everywhere you go. Hide them away when you're not using them. And when you are using them, all you do is lift them up, pull them down, and you've got, remember, that window at the front. So if these are being used to stack up and store, you can get access to what's in them without taking them all down. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Winter clothes, we're going to be putting those away.
Absolutely everything inside here. And here's something else. They give you give. Now, because this is an Oxford grade fabric, it's super strong, like a rucksack material. So you can have stuff that's sharp inside here. You can have stuff that over pushes and it's not going to damage or break.
Wipeable, is it?
If you've got wipeable, washable, it's waterproof, dustproof and breathable, Charlie. But if you have ever had, you know, those plastic storage boxes.
Oh, I've cracked some.
You overstack them, they're cracked. You can't hide them away when you're not using them. By the way, super strong handles allow allowing you, these are double stitched all the way to the bottom to give you all the super strength. But I want to show you how these work when you're stacking them. So I'm just going to come around here a second, Charlie, because I've got 3 stacked up here. By the way, they will stack up to 4 high. Now remember, you can take these with you everywhere you go, whether you're using it for the kitchen chemicals, you're using it for your 3-for-2s that you never know what to use, your bulk buys.
I've never seen a deal like this. Don't forget, you're going to get your 10% off applied at checkout.
Maybe this is for students, maybe it's for camping. Whatever you want to use them for, use them. But here's the best bit. I don't have to take my stack down, my storage up to 4 high to take out that bit of crafting that the kids want to do, or I don't need to take the whole lot down to get those extra toilet rolls back out, because with that front window, it allows me to use them like a storage shelving solution as well as a stacking storage box. Now, Handy Solutions was built to solve all those problems around your home that we've always found, you know. You walk into your house, you want it to be calm, you want it to be collected, you want to feel that it's just lovely. But what is it? Stuff piled up in the corners. Stuff hidden away underneath that. And the reason is we never have enough storage space. We just don't have enough storage space in our homes, but these allow you to organise, tidy and declutter. Remember, Charlie, lightweight, super strong, and you are getting 3 inside here, stacked with 14 kilograms of weight, up to 4 high. That material is waterproof, dustproof and breathable, so even if you're putting your valuables in here, maybe your passports, your documents, your V5s for the car, you can then put it in the garage. You can put it up to the loft. Or what I do, just so you know, one of the great ideas is always have one folded flat in the back of the car. If the kids come home
from one for me.
My kids have a day once a month called Forest School Day. They get to go Forest School Day.
Oh,
they get to spend the day outside, getting muddy, getting covered in. And do you know what? It's quite good fun, apart from when they get back to the car.
Where do the wellies
what we
go?
do, in the box, storage box out, wellies, dirty clothes, straight to the laundry room, because you can take 14 kilograms of weight, take them with you everywhere you go,
mud.
and stack up to 4 high.
You know what? I've never met anyone, Richard, who doesn't feel better after having a good old sort, a good tidy up. They say tidy place, tidy mind, don't they? I'm a firm believer of that. Every house needs storage, but every single home needs temporary storage, flexible storage and permanent storage. This is the best of both worlds. You know, we've had lovely weather. I've even think about getting patio furniture out. You know, these could be used to store your patio furniture, but once you've laid them out on the furniture outside, what do you do with the box? You collapse it, stick it in a drawer. You know, boxes, because I have bought plastic ones in the past, they are ugly. They're in the way. I don't want them in my house.
And Charlie, the best thing about it is, look, if you're going away this Easter, maybe a lot of you are going caravanning. People have got the caravans. They like to go to the holiday home.
Camping.
You can take your stuff with you, but here's the problem. Do you know, like when I go on holiday, you take your big suitcase with you. So you get on holiday, you take everything out, but you've still got a massive suitcase in your room.
Exactly.
You got to, and that's where these work. So if you take everything with you, whether you're going camping, whether you're going the kids back to uni, whether you're going to the caravan, once you've taken everything out the storage box, fold it away.
Collapse it down.
Get rid of it, because this has the strength of double a plastic storage box, but it's not going to crack, it's not going to break, and you can tidy it away when you're not using it. 66 litres of storage. You're getting 3 inside this bundle. Please make sure you get it today. This is the first time we've ever done 10% off that price, because you will not pay $34.99. When you check out in your basket, when you put it into your basket, it will be 10% cheaper. £31.49.
£31.49. So I'm right in saying, Richard, normally one of these you'd be paying £18.99.
Yes.
That's brilliant. Now, the usual bundle price, it would work out to be £11.66 each. That's getting good. But now, because you're getting that 10% off, it works out to be £10.49 each. You haven't got to do anything to get that 10% off. Add it to your basket. When you go to checkout, you'll see the discount automatically applied there.
And remember, 4 high you can stack them. So those big jackets that we had earlier, they can stack straight on the top as well, still allowing me to have access to whichever one I want, to get out what I want, when I want to. So if you want to organise the playroom, you want to organise the garage, you want to organise your bedroom, maybe winter clothes, summer clothes, spring clothes, the expensive jumpers that you don't want the moss to get to. Waterproof, dustproof and breathable, able to stack and store, access from the top and from the front, they're incredible.
They are, Joe, you might be buying a few bundles. Buy as many as you need. You might have a couple under the stairs, a couple in the attic, a couple in the drawers by the front back door for when you need them. Have one collapse in the boot of your car, so when you do your supermarket shop, you put your shopping in here. It's not going to roll around the boot. I can't believe what I'm saying. I love this big deal. That's where it's at. 10% off. Go for it. You're not paying £34.99, you're paying just over £31. Again, it works out to be, well, £10.50 or just under £10.50 per box. Right. 524699 is your item number. We love this. We did have different sizes. This one, the most popular one, it's a 66 litre. For me, it's the best of both worlds, actually, because we need storage in the household. Sometimes we need it permanent. Things are going to stay there for ages. You know, heirlooms, family quilts, wedding dresses, bridesmaids' dresses, things you want to keep in there. But then we need things temporarily. Again, like patio cushions and so on. Right. This is a big deal, and you'll see lots more big deals when you click on Spring Deals. All right, so click on that. If you scroll all the way down, here's some of our highlights, actually. Do you know, I do like the Swan Collapsible Compact Dish Rack. Oh, very nice. How about Miracle Chamois for you? Hey, look, we got discounts on these. They're already good prices, I've got to say, folks. These are already, I know these. These are big, big sellers. By the way, you've also got the Blue Magic. So this time, in about 24 hours, you'll be seeing Blue Magic live. 10% off that. Right, I love Blue Magic. You're going to love it. Joe, whilst we're here with Richard, the Handy Solutions, the large folding storage boxes, a 3-piece set for, well, just over £31. That, my friends, is a bargain. You know, we've been on air for about 2.5 hours. We've got about 30 minutes left. This is going to be a show we're not going to forget here on Shop on TV. When you're bringing back or offering some of the best deals we've had of drones, but during our Spring Deals event, this takes it down to the best prices we've actually ever offered on these two drones. We've got a GPS and we've got a non-GPS. Depends on your budget. By the way, that GPS, this has been busy pretty much from midnight, from the get-go. We've got, well, we haven't got many left. We are limited stock, guys. We've still got more people trying to buy this than available stock. At this stage, we are going to sell out. We are going to have people missing out. Now, just rest assured, for the usual price would be an absolute bargain, £439.99. Normally, on our usual offering, it would be £150. But this is now a 24-hour deal. You're saving £180. But actually, no, don't stop there. Don't stop there. You're going to actually be saving over £200 because not only is this a 24-hour deal, it's a deal where you're going to get another 10% off. I'm loving this. To be completely clear, you're not paying that price on your screen. It's going to lower to £233.99. You will see that price when you go to checkout. You haven't got to sign up to any club or anything like that. You haven't got to add in a code. But if you've never shopped with us before, very well welcome. Go to shopontv.co.uk, add it to your basket. When you go to checkout, you'll see that amazing low price, the one I've just been talking about, and the one that so many of you have got. Well done. Don't forget this because you've got a GPS drone for £234. Right, 044297. So many of you, a majority of you have been new customers today, so thanks so much. Don't forget, we're here every single day, midnight or shortly after the last programme, until 3 a.m. on ITV1 and STV. We've also got a dedicated Freeview channel on channel number 89, which runs from midnight all the way around till 6 p.m. So there's always some goodies you can catch on Shop on TV. Right, we better get back to Richard. This is the GPS drone. Richard, I'm right in saying this is the best deal we've ever done on this?
It's the best deal we've ever done on this drone. In fact, it's the best deal we've ever done on the channel, full stop, ever. We did this as a 24-hour deal. We were taking a drone that's normally £289.99, one of the best-selling drones we've ever done in GPS, and then we wanted to drop it 30 quid for 24 hours. So at £259.99, that would have been the best deal we have ever done. Then on top of that, we're giving you 10% off when you go to checkout. So this really is the best price GPS I've ever seen. In my opinion, looking out there, there is nothing else more than triple this price for the same number of features that we're giving you. So let me tell you why this is a brilliant drone. Now, GPS is the top of the top, the creme de la creme. And this drone is a full 1080p camera, the highest resolution we've ever done. This drone is a full brushless motor drone. Now, some of the drones on the high street don't even have brushless motors. The highest end motors give you more speed, more control, more stability, more wind resistance, slicing through the air like a knife through butter. And this drone allows you to do it. But the real magic with this drone is full GPS integration, allowing you to use the app. The app is free, no in-app purchases, to bring up a Google Earth. You simply with your finger can press to fly over the trees, press to fly over the building, press to fly over the cars, press to fly over your friends and then land. Not near you, not close to you, exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. You press go. It will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4. This drone will take you from beginner, intermediate to pro to prosumer level, the highest level you can get, at a third of the price that I have seen on the high street for the same features. So let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and show you why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family and anyone who's always wanted to learn to fly. By the way, a GPS drone that you can learn out the box in 20 seconds, that's why it's gone crazy. Now I'm hearing there is only 30 of you more that can get one. That is it now. 30 of you more, then it's gone. No more deal, no more bundle, no more 24 hours, no more 10%. Please, if it's in your basket, you've got to check it out now because literally that's the last of the stock that we've got of this drone in this deal. So let me tell you, full size, full fun, full excitement, full magic. This drone is also fully flexible bladed. So you're not going to damage it, you're not going to break it, you're not going to end up worrying about it. You can just learn to fly instantly out the box in 20 seconds. But the real magic is that. That is a full 1080p HD camera, giving you the ability to live stream to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, zoom it. The clearest image we've ever seen on any of our drones, allowing you to make memories. That's what it's about, making memories that will last forever. Direct to the screen of your phone so you can edit them. Facebook, you're not going to lose them. No memory card needed. Live streaming. Any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean, but if you're Android, you will need to turn your mobile signal off and just use your Wi-Fi, because Android don't like you to answer your phone while you're flying, and I sort of understand why. But look, let me show you how you fly this and what it does. But first of all, electronic gimbal. We got a question earlier. We have added an electronic gimbal worth 160 quid to every drone that we have on this show. At the touch of a button on the controller, while the drone can be 120 meters away, you can choose, by the way, every angle, click by click. You can choose what angle you want that camera to be on the drone, even while it's flying 120 meters away, Charlie. So if a bird flies out the tree, you catch that magic shot over your friend's wedding venue. This is a professional level shot filming that you can make memory without you needing to be a professional to do it. This thing is incredible. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or just filming of your friends and family for you to keep. This drone will do it, but let me explain how this works. With a normal drone, you have to learn control sticks. You learn how to have to stabilize a drone. With this, you do not. Now, GPS means outside, you get the satellites beaming down. If you've got a car, got a sat-nav, you know that the GPS locks onto your car, tells you where to go, and you have to drive it. Not with this drone. But inside, for a beginner who's never flown a drone before, normal GPS on the high street, you have to forget them. They say not for beginners. Do not fly indoors. This, you can do both, and that's why it's special. That's why it's different, and that's why the reviews are incredible and why we've sold so many. But let's take it into the air. All you do is release the blades, okay? Touch of a button, the blades release. Up in the air, 3, 2, 1, boom. You've just learnt to fly. Out the box, 20 seconds, this thing is incredible. But I want to prove the stability to you. How? Hands off the controller. Altitude lock, knows it's high in the air, Charlie. If the wind knocks it, remembers the height, auto corrects. If it knocks the angle, it remembers the angle, Charlie, auto stabilizes. If you're a beginner, you can even track the palm of your hand. So granddad can learn to fly it, granny can learn to fly it. You can use this instantly, even with no controller and no phone like Harry Potter. But let's have a look at the camera, and this, I think, is why we have sold so many tonight. Remember, we've got less than 30 available now to buy. V sign recognises your gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, the memory's already in my phone. Hand up starts a video, recognises me. Hand down, it's normally over 900 quid to get a gesture control lens. It's in the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus that you're now buying. Now let's have a look at that camera, because for me, this is the real magic. 2 cameras on board, Charlie. If I give this a click of the button, what we'll now do is bring up the second camera. Now we can choose a whole load of different setups you'll see sliding across the bottom of my screen. So now I want to go to down cam. I can now be being filmed from the down cam over 120 meters in the air. So that's camera number 2. I've got 2 ways of filming with my mobile phone. So now, Charlie, you're on camera number 1, but I'm getting a blogging shot from my mobile phone. 2 shots in one at the same time from the same drone. This drone allows you to do it. If you could go on the high street for that, you'll be talking about 800 to 900 quid. But how easy is it to fly? Speed number 1, nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you are learning as a beginner. But with this drone, you don't need to upgrade to your intermediate drone. You don't have to upgrade the motors, don't have to buy anything to add on to it, upgrade the camera, because the upgrade is already in the drone that you bought out the box in 20 seconds that will take you from beginner all the way to pro and then hobbyist level, prosumer level. So let's give it a click. Speed number 2 doubles that speed. So we are now an intermediate drone. We are now going high in the trees, swooping under the park benches, filming in that full 1080p HD as we fly. Click it again, we go to full professional level flying, Charlie. 25 miles an hour, that's a football pitch distance in about 12.5 seconds.
Wow.
Filming, stable control. Look, if we bring in the camera right now, the video, as I move the drone, look at the panning shot going left and right. That is a shot that the drone is filming as it's flying past all our cameras in the show. I'll tell you what, do you want to have a look at our studio, Charlie?
Yeah,
we can now fly between the cameras into the back of our studio. Now, the studio is quite dark, but the camera still gives you that definition. Now we can bring it round there. That's where our fire doors are. This is where we store everything just in the side. But do you want to see us? Flying over the top of the cameras, recording as we go. Look at that shot. Hovering in, hovering back to us here in the studio. This drone is unbelievable, Charlie. And this is the first drone that we have that will genuinely take you from a beginner level all the way up to a hobbyist level without spending a single penny extra. Now, I'm flying it indoors, and by the way, as a pro drone, controller off, you can fly it just from the screen of your phone. Now, I apologise, you'll see the wire. That's how we put it onto your TV screen. This is a wireless system. The second my fingers touch the phone, 2 little control sticks appear, and I can now fly it from the screen of the app. This has indoor GPS. It has outdoor GPS, allowing me to fly and follow as I go. This can follow me skiing with my friends, canoeing. It allows for you to film as you fly and follow you everywhere you go. Folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. More of you put it in your basket. Those last lot of stock is gonna disappear, I guess, before we even finish the show. Please be so quick to check it out. You can do it online, you'll get the 10% off. You can phone up our call center, you'll get the 10% off while we're doing the spring sale. But after the 24 hours, you'll only get 10% off $289.99, because the 24-hour deal won't be there. To be honest, I don't think it's going to happen because there won't be any stock left after the 24 hours. But I'm just telling you, just so you are aware. Make sure you check it out. Folds up, fits in your pocket. That's the size of the GPS. That's the size of my phone, to give you an idea. Phone, drone phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. But tonight, it's the deal that's gone crazy. Not only the price unbelievable, the normal price on this drone, £439.99. Sometimes we do a deal on air where we bring it to £289.99. Do you know what you're paying today? 234 quid. Now, by the way, we're giving you an extra battery. That's also in the bundle. Double the flight time, double the fun, 40 minutes per battery. No license needed, no registration, no fee. Built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category confirmed by the CAA. And then we're going to give you the storage case. So you are getting the entire deal, the entire bundle. This is normally worth 40 quid. You wouldn't buy a drone without protecting a phone without protecting it. Don't buy a drone without protecting it. Controller, drone, battery number 1 in here. We're going to give you a second battery on us up here. You get the entire deal, the entire bundle in a drone that will take you and allow you to grow from beginner all the way to pro, but with 2 technologies on board. Why does a GPS drone on the high street, 700 quid, say no beginners? You can't. Do you know why? Because if you fly a traditional GPS drone inside, the satellites can't come in. They can't get through the roof. They can't lock on. It's got no stability and it's going everywhere. We've added that second camera on the bottom that locks the floor in shot. It's called optical flow. It's a technology designed so a beginner can fly a drone out the box in 20 seconds. And for the first time ever, we've built it into a GPS. So now, out the box, indoors, 20 seconds, you can fly it. Take you to intermediate. When you're ready to go pro, outside, click the button, GPS satellites come in, and you are now flying under full GPS. Now, by the way, if you want to see what sort of footage you're going to be able to do, what sort of definition, the colours, this is a film I filmed with the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus in a field just behind the houses about 3 months ago, 4 months ago, before the weather started to change. Look at the colours. Look at the definition. Look, and this is only about 10 metres in the air. The drone will go 120 metres in the air, Charlie.
Wow.
But this is the film, the quality of what you're going to get. Filming your friends, filming your family, filming memories, making memories. And look, if we look at the app so you can see how GPS works, let me click this button here. This is the GPS button on the drone. Now the drone, this drone right here, knows where we are. This is us in our studios in Covent Garden. Just so you know where we are, look, there's the River Thames. But let's go back to our studios. Don't come knocking on the door. We're not going to answer it because we're live. Live showing you all about our products right now. But look, it will give you the ability to overlay a Google Earth. Now, this could be in your garden, the Google Earth of your garden. This could be in the field, in the park, the holiday home, anywhere in the world that you've taken this drone. With your finger, you can choose where you want to fly it. So over the buildings, over the trees, over the car park, and then not near you, not close to you, 2 meters in front of your feet, press go. Flies to 1, flies to 2, flies to 3, another one of them gone. This is not going to last. Check it out, make sure it's yours. With this drone, press go. It does the hard work for you so that you can make the memory. Now remember, every drone that we sell you, we help you. It's like my hand on your shoulder. So there is a link in with every drone that we sold you, which will tell you the YouTube video, or you go to our website, you go down the description and you click the video section at the bottom. I will take you through every one of our drones. By the way, that looks like my wife's nightmare. 4 of me in front of you. No, you only
Surely
click
not.
one box for the drone that you bought. Then it will take you through getting it out of the box, getting it charged. By the way, no charging. The batteries are pre-charged, ready to go. The controller with the new LCD screen, do you know how many AA batteries you need to fit in it? None. 0. Because it charges via USB.
Nice.
So the cable is in here. You need to buy no batteries. You need to add nothing. And all the batteries are pre-charged, ready to go. So out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly. There's another one that's just put it in your basket. We have hardly any stock left. Make sure it's yours. 24 hours later, it will go from $259.99 to $289.99. But that's not going to happen because there won't be any stock left anyway. Check it out. Make sure it's yours and get the 10% off. A GPS drone with full 1080p, brushless motors, with an electronic gimbal for under 235 quid. Unheard of. But you can get it. Check it out. Make sure it's yours. And I'll post it to you this morning. Enjoy.
I see, you can't argue that. Richard, thank you so much. It is impressive, isn't it? And you know what, just think about what things you're going to be recording or filming first. Maybe you've always wanted to get more into photography. You know what, I was thinking then about all these family events. It could be family holidays. It could be you and your family playing football in the garden. Those kind of things. They're memories that's so important to record. But then I'm thinking, even if it's just a sunset, you know, when you're looking out the window, or you know, it's a beautiful sun, and you know, pop outside, get your drone out, put yourself a drink or a cup of tea, and just film, take pictures of this beautiful sun. Or you used to fly around your house, show off with it, have fun with it. You haven't got to always film with it. You never have to film with it to start with if you don't want to. But if you want to get out of the box and fly in 20 seconds, well, you absolutely can. If you've never flown a drone before, this is for you. If you're having a bit of fun with the one, but you didn't really get on too well with it, try this drone because you're always in control. Auto takeoff, auto hover, and you've got auto land too, so you've always got control. You're going to get the drone, which obviously, like Richard said, collapses down into the case. You're going to get 2 batteries and the controller, and yes, so you get the carry case. Sometimes when you buy gadgets, it's extras, isn't it? It's all in the one bundle, folks. Normally £439.99. Now, for a drone with all these features, guys, that's really good. Genuinely, that is so good. You know, if you do a bit of research online, you'll know that that's so good. But we're going to save the hassle. You're not even going to be paying that. It's lowered as a 24-hour deal to £259.99. It's limited stock already, though. It is not going to last 24 hours. Not only is it a special deal at that price, you're also going to get another 10% off. I've never said that before. You know, for this drone for £233.99 is something I've never said, and I've done lots and lots of shows here with Richard. It is a bargain. So rest assured, for peace of mind, if you're buying this drone now, you have got it at the best price we've ever seen here on Shop on TV. So how do you get yours? Well, easy way to shop, go to the website. It's shopontv.co.uk, click live deals, scroll down, you'll see it there. Now, when you add it to your basket, that's when you'll see that extra 10% off. You haven't got to apply a code or anything like that. It will be applied automatically. So that's your GPS, and you absolutely do love this. 044297. Now, we often get asked, how do you fly safely? It's really easy, and you can see this on the website anytime. It is called the Drone Code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
Well, we've got just over 10 minutes on this live show. This is not one we're going to be forgetting. Right. We love drones, especially incredible deals, the best-selling drones we've had on the website, on Shop on TV, but also the best deals we've ever had with that 10% off. Right, so who is this for then, Richard? Let's talk about age to start with.
Okay, genuinely, this is for anyone that's always wanted to learn how to fly. Someone that's always seen a drone being flown in the park and wanted to have a go but never thought they could do it. But anyone over 14 years old.
Fantastic.
So these are professional level drones, take you from beginner to intermediate to pro. So these aren't for like a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old. These are professional level drones, 14 years old and upwards, but if your kids are a little bit younger, with adult supervision, they can fly it. Because the big difference with these drones is they are out the box, hand on heart, 20 seconds, and you're flying. Whether it's the GX Pro with one finger, one button, or the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus that just needs you to unlock the blades and then do the button. These allow you out the box to fly them, and that's the technology we've used to make these drones different. The best-selling drones on British TV. We believe we're now the biggest retailer of drones in this country because of the number of drones that we sell on the channels every day. This is something different, something special, and at a price tonight that we have never done before.
Never done before. So you're going to feel like a pro within seconds, within minutes, aren't you, with this? And that's going to be such a good feeling, and that's a big reason people buy these drones. It's a good feeling, the thrill of flying them, taking those photos, those memories, it's so important. So when we are flying, do we need licenses or... anything like that? Do you need to log on to something?
No. Now, this is the difference. This is what makes these special. We build every drone that we sell on this channel, whichever drone it is on our website, to the new Class Drone Zero toy category confirmed by the CAA. No license, no registration, no fee. You can fly them out of the box in 20 seconds and not worry about it. Now, there is one caveat to that. The footage that you are filming, because it has a camera, in order to be Class Drone Zero toy category, you need no license, no registration and no ID. The things that you are filmed, you are not allowed to make money from. You're not allowed to monetize it. So if you're an estate agent that wants to film the buildings to then put on the website, you can do it, but you will need a license. But if you produce a video for your friends and family or make a TikTok, put it on TikTok and 1 million, 2 million, 5 million people watch it, well done, because that's a great TikTok video. Yeah. But you don't even need a license or registration or fee because you're not making money. It's not, not monetary. But I need to just tell you the line of law, because there will be so many people that write in and say, no, he is wrong. I know that if it has a camera, you must have an eye. No, you don't. CAP 1789A, Section 14, 5A Part 2. None of you need to worry about it, but those people that are writing in, that's why we tell you the new the legislation, no ID, no registration, no fee, and we have it in writing, confirmed to us by the CAA.
Oh, so I haven't got to worry about that. You get out of the box and just have fun with it.
You do.
And you know what? We talk about different age groups, yes?
Yeah.
So no licence in there. The batteries you get with it, how long do they last?
Okay, this is brilliant. The batteries with our GX Ultimate Pro GPS Plus are the highest level of batteries you can get. We have put a 35 to 40 minute battery life on that battery. But you're not getting one, because our CEO, Jamie, said, no, we're going to do a mega deal today. You're getting an extra battery in there for nothing, Nish, nil, zero, free. You're getting 2 batteries in this bundle, up to 80 minutes of flight time on a GPS with brushless motors and that HD camera, 1080p full HD, and you even get the brand new controller with the LCD built-in screen for the extra flight characteristics while you're in the air. That's why there is hardly any stock left. That's why what we expected to last 3 shows has literally only lasted 1. This has been a blast today.
I'm not going to forget this, honestly, and thank you so much to all of our returning customers. Lots of brand new customers too. I don't know how we can beat these deals. These are the best deals we've ever had here with that 10% off. So, Richard, do you know what, when it comes to taking photos and pictures, photos and videos in HD, it sends it to our phones.
Yes.
So what kind of phones do we need?
Works on any Android or iOS phone. So any Apple phone, iPhone 5 and upwards, any Android phone from Jelly Bean and up, pretty much every phone out there right now on the market, you can use this for.
Wow.
Now, normally a drone...
Another busy part of the show, guys. We've only got a few minutes left. Check out, check out, check out.
It is, you are all checking out, I'm hearing it. Normally you'd have a memory card, put it in a laptop, PC or games console, but the problem with a memory card is you can't see what you're filming while you're flying. So you think you've done the best video ever, you land it, and you haven't got any people in there whatsoever because the camera was off. This allows you to see it as you film it straight into the memory of your phone. Therefore, you can use your favourite editing apps. You can use it straight away. Even while the drone is still flying, you can put a video on TikTok. You can start getting likes before you've landed your drone 40 minutes later.
You can go live. So as you're filming, honestly, what a feeling to, on the phone you own, you can just see exactly what's been filmed. So you go 120 metres up. And
Charlie, I just remembered something. I've forgotten to say the whole show.
Go on.
I'm sorry. Anyone who's already bought it, you're going to find this out. Anyone who hasn't bought it, they're VR compatible.
Oh,
if you have got VR goggles, the Google car, you can put your phone into there, and it's called FPV. It's as if your eyes are the front of the drone. You can fly with the goggles, with the app, and the app is VR compatible, so you can fly as if you're sitting on the front of that drone.
There you go. This is going to go any moment. If you're tempted by it, if you want to know how it's going to feel flying your own drones, taking those amazing photos in HD, full HD, then go for this, the GPS. Do you know what? So for £259.99, it's going to be lowered to £233.99. You will see that special price when you go to checkout. It's automatically applied. So, all right, when I say a 24-hour deal, it's not going to last 24 hours, folks. You need to check out, and I'm banging on, but I don't need to miss out on this. Yes, I've seen these deals before, but not with this extra 10% off. So if you've chosen today to be the day you buy your drone, not only have you got these incredible deals, you're buying a deal during the spring deal event. That extra 10% off is incredible. You're saving over £200 here. So do you know what, when it comes to, we got a GPS, non-GPS, what would you say is the biggest reason why people would want this particular model then?
Because it allows you to upgrade to the very top level of drone flying when you want to.
Right.
Look, if you don't want to go to the GPS level, you don't want to use the GPS level of flying, you don't need to do it. No. But you still have a drone that will take you from beginner, intermediate or pro. But I tell you what, Charlie, if you buy a drone without the GPS, when you want the GPS, the only way to do it is to buy another drone.
Spending more money,
but with the Ultimate Pro GPS and at this price, so you are paying the price on the high street of a drone without GPS.
Yeah.
But you're getting GPS. So why would you not want to have the ability to use that technology? Look at the stability, look at the control, and I'm just going to come round. That is your altitude lock built in.
Yeah.
Listen to the motors of those brushless motors.
Smooth.
Listen to how it adjusts its angle while we fly. This is an indoor drone, an outdoor drone, and anywhere you want to fly drone, Charlie, safety protected, so if it knocks, it auto turns itself off.
Oh.
It has every feature in there, 50 times digital zoom. It is ready to fly out the box in 20 seconds. It has up to 80 minutes of flight time in the bundle. It comes with the storage box. Why would you buy it? Wrong question.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you get this drone if you're looking for a drone to fly?
By the way, it's got brushless motor written on the side of the screen. Why is brushless motor good?
Okay, for the technological terms, it's the most advanced motor you can get. The best way to explain brushless motors, you can buy a hair dryer for about a £5 or a £10, okay?
Yeah.
And you'll dry your hair and it takes hours, okay? Or you can buy a very famous brand, you know, a very famous one that's British but has moved to China. But anyway, that doesn't matter. That famous brand who does a hairdryer for 300 quid. And you go, why is it 300 quid? And then you try it. And it's the best hairdryer you could ever buy. And that's because it uses brushless motors. It gives you more speed, more stability, more control, slices through the air like a knife through butter. If it's windy, this drone isn't going to do that. This drone can stabilize itself because of the power in those motors. So brushless motors, when you get to a GPS drone, is really a massive, massive upgrade.
So this is like the premium, the creme de la creme of drones that you offer here.
Charlie, if you were to go into a high street and ask for the best drone, now I'm not talking about the big professional, like if you go to a media outlet, they may have drones that cost £25,000, £30,000.
Yeah.
But if you go on the high street and ask for the best drone in the store and find out what features they get, you are going to have a price that's about 5 times the price of this. But you're not going to find many features that this doesn't have. And that's the beauty of it. The electronic gimbal, the 2 cameras on board, the brushless motors, the 1080p camera, the no subscription on the app. The app is free. There's no app purchase. There's nothing to buy. That is in there too.
Wow.
You are not going to find a drone at this price with these features. You're not going to find a drone at double this price with these features.
Wow.
I go as far as say you won't find a drone at 3 times the price. Not 3 plus the price. 3 times the price with these features. We've built it exclusively for you. No other shop, no other retailer.
Yeah.
Just ITV and STV here through Shop on TV.
And sure, for everyone who's watching, maybe it's your first drone, maybe you're buying someone else's first drone. What would you recommend doing first? Just a gentle fly?
Just
outside? What
literally.
sort of weather?
Download the app. Weather with this drone, you can get actually quite blustery wind, and it's going to be absolutely fine. But the first thing to do, get the app set up so it's live streaming to your phone.
Right.
Get it in the air and get the family together.
Yeah.
Get the family together, all standing together, and turn the drone and take a video. Take a photo. A way that you couldn't do with any other camera drone, anything else. It'd be like throwing your mobile phone in the air, flying it 100 meters and then zooming. You can do it. Get the best shot ever. And by the way, the first shot you do, send it in to us.
Yeah,
we'll play it out on air. Just all you do, if you send us a video or send us a photo that you want us to put on, you must put, I give permission to play it out live on air. If you give us permission, we will play it out.
Honestly, Richard, good point. Thank you so much. We are at the end of the show. Check out your baskets. This is phenomenally busy. Don't forget, if you check out after the 24-hour period, even if it is in stock, I think it's going to sell out before then, it's going to. But you won't be getting the 24-hour deal, okay? So
it will be $289.99.
Yeah, you're going to get a 24-hour deal and 10% off if you check out now. Guys, go for it. Let us know how you get on. Richard, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Charlie.
And of course, thanks very much for watching.